Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the 10th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts, live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, pleased to be joined once again by the gambler, Danny Baggish. Danny, we got a great king seat match here in the no-cap doubles. That's Don Kirby playing with James Edwards, who you might know from the CSE Challenger Series. He's the Division II king seat. And they're taking on some pretty well-known players in J.C. Martinez and Sugar Shane Johnson. Sugar Shane actually showed up to tonight's event, so J.C. gets to play with him finally.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a positive thing or a negative thing, the way Cheyenne threw the other night. So we'll definitely see. But, yeah, I know both actually all four of these guys. I know James Edwards and I know Don Kirby. Don Kirby really is
Tell me about Don.
Man, he is a funny guy. So drew him in the blind draw while I was in Indianapolis for the CDC. We ended up winning.
Won that day.
Yeah, we did win that day. And Don Kirby started every leg, and what an unbelievable player. But it seemed like every time he came back from the line, it wasn't about darts.
No.
Yeah, he didn't care one bit.
If you see him talking in the background, he is not talking strategy. He's not talking anything besides, like, well, so tomorrow I'm going to play on this, and, the other day I went over in he's just going to tell you about his day, about his week, his month, maybe his year.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right, and you would know him better than I would, but I know one thing. He's a dang good player.
He is, and there's no pressure ever on Don Kirby because he's there to have a good time, and whatever happens, happens, and James plays the exact same way. Both of them have played together a lot at Night Owls in Indianapolis, Indiana, so James had a lot of success in Division II of the CSE Challenger Series. He's used to this high-pressure, high-intensity cricket-style format, and I think it helps him out today. And, again, Don's going to throw off anyone.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
Just his talking.
And he doesn't even mean to do it. It's just that's the kind of person he is. Look at him. He's just over there talking to Shane, probably talking about what's outside, even though he's pointing this way.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to get to see these guys on stream and to see them do battle with two of the top players in the country.
Yeah, I haven't been able to see we haven't been able to watch Shane since the CSI event.
Yep.
And it's good to see him back on the board. I wish he would have played last night because he deserved to play again after that performance he put on in the CSI.
Well, speaking of the CSI, we have two champions now. The men's side yesterday went to Jeremiah Millar. And the women's CSI, we have a three-time champ now, and Chris Grimmel.
Yeah, she's the humble three-time champ that probably doesn't believe she'll win another one.
Yeah. Well, here is James Edwards, the king seat of Division II of the CSE Challenger Series this season, and you are going to see why with a 7-mark start.
This is going to be an exciting matchup. People that don't know, go ahead.
Boom goes the dynamite there for J.C. Martinez.
Only the second throw there, and people that don't know, probably Don and James, they can play. So it's going to be exciting. Back and forth match, I think.
The odds would be better than you would think they would be. I'm just nonchalant about his throw, too. He doesn't break his wrist at any point. It's about as simple as it gets.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's such a statue when he throws. Little change of direction there, trying to get the bull early.
Yeah, so he'll have to. He fell into an 18, so he'll just stay there now.
Third dart right there next to it. All right, shake that one off, Shane. I know you're probably hearing us talk great about you right now. It's making you nervous, buddy.
I have a feeling they know who James Edwards is just because of Division II of the CSE Challenger Series, but I bet they have no idea who this Don Kirby guy is who just won't stop talking.
Yeah.
And is being about as loud as anyone else in the venue, including the likes of, like, Jordan Meyer.
No, I mean, as long as Jordan isn't laughing. The laughing assassin.
All right, here's Don Kirby. Boom goes the dynamite for Don Kirby. It's just funny looking because it just looks like he's like, whatever here, and whatever here.
Yeah, and I remember having that same thought as I drew him as a partner. And
it's like, is he trying? Yeah, I guess he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Don's on, it's it's got to be frustrating for an opponent who's wondering how this guy's hitting when he doesn't even look like he's putting any effort into it whatsoever.
Absolutely. But 3-15s here by James. I think it's going to lock up this leg, but it is a race to 4, so we're going to have a lot of this.
Yeah, race to 4. Long format. JC Martinez, of course, not going to make it as easy as possible with 4 bowls of his own. See what Don does here.
Literally.
Just Don Kirby.
7-2?
6.75 for Don Kirby. Oh, that's pretty good, is what he'll say when he walks back.
Yeah.
That was a good start.
Yeah, good start, but I should have hit the double on last start.
Yeah. I just had to lower my average because James couldn't take it out earlier. All right, here's JC stepping up for leg number 2. If they didn't know him before, they're on notice now, and boom goes the dynamite for JC to get us started. Just like he did in leg number 1. Didn't help him overall.
No, but going first here, it's going to be a last leg decider kind of feel.
Yeah. James also kind of has a look of nonchalance when he throws.
A lot of left-handers do, don't they? Are they going to go back-to-back? No, why? Because I said something, Sean.
No, it's because it was Shane.
Well, that too, but.
So James has played in 77 games in the CSC Challenger Series. He has 36 9 marks and 2 white horses. So the scoring power definitely there for both teams. Don Kirby's just doing what he does. 7 mark.
Yeah, that's averaging 1 9 mark or white horse every other game. So, some good throwing, that's for sure. But JC, he's not missing much, is he? Couple of 9s, 1 in each leg, 5 or 7.
No, averages overall of 5.21 this season in the CSC Challenger Series with 39 9 marks and a white horse.
Yeah,
good darts from James. Another 7.
Good 7 mark by James. Let's see Shane take the shot at the 16 or go 20 first.
Going back up. Oh, Don's going to punish.
Yeah, not happy with that. Don is going to punish when he gets to the board.
He just said a joke to the person back there. The punchline just happened, so now he's going to walk up, get serious real quick. 9 mark, move on. Oh. 7 will do for Don Kirby. It's so fun to see. JC Martinez is throwing phenomenal.
He is so phenomenal. Missed that last one, so not too bad of a situation if you're James. Banging 7 here, and we're going to go back and forth. What I meant was he's going to bang in 3 here and make it a little easier for Shane.
Shane going right at him? No, up first.
Go up first. Then back to the 15. Stay there. Yeah. And here comes Don Kirby. He doesn't know what he's shooting at yet until he gets to the board because he hasn't even been paying attention.
Oh, he knows. He's not moving from those 15s is what he was doing. Get 6 of them. So JC going to look back up. Yeah, good last on the double.
We're going to call that a JC double because
it hit.
It hit, and the chat was getting tired of the Maloney double. So I'm not going to give Maloney credit anymore for being an influencer.
Third dart drags just a little bit low. And there you go. Leg number 2 goes to JC and Shane. This is a battle if we've ever seen one. Don and James will start off leg number 3. Race to 4 in the king seat of the no-cap doubles. Still in this bracket number 2. You find Jeremiah Millar and Jesse Gore, Jules Van Dongen, Mike Carter, Ken Ripp, Mark Bond. A lot of great teams, is what we're going to say. And then you look in the no-cap bracket number 1, bud. And that's where you find Leonard and Mike, Rick and Tyler. So the Henzy is taking on Leonard Gates and Mike Maloney. You got Kenny Doyle and Nick Selepic still in this. John Edwards, Jordan Meyer, Garrett and Steve. Woo.
Yeah.
Great players, great teams left.
Absolutely. Nice 5 mark by JC. Just did enough after that 2 mark by James.
Don gets rid of the high ground first and unable to get any low ground.
No. 1 hole into the 777. I don't see Shane moving here. He might move if he hits it with the first start, but I would stay there.
Shane chomping on some gum. You wonder if that's a Millar homage, you know.
Millar-esque.
Yep. I bet James doesn't hit a 2 mark here.
I bet you he doesn't either.
Yeah, there's no way he goes back-to-back 2s. JC just going to close 18s or point first?
He's a point first type of guy.
There you go. Up.
Now he'll take the shot.
Don's not moving.
Don is not moving. JC is, I think, watching him play, he likes to pound the points.
Don's moving.
Yeah, a little lackadaisical between James and Don this leg, but no hurt really. As it's a race to 4.
Yeah, you're allowed to have off legs as long as it's not the last one.
That's exactly right.
So James Edwards going to look at the 17s here. Man, that's just right on the wire.
Just want to say, guys, nice last start by James. But we haven't touched on it much. But go 49ers.
Absolutely.
Have
go
to be
Colts.
Anyways, has to be the best team in the league right now, right? I mean, I know Philadelphia is undefeated. We're the only 2 undefeated teams. But 49ers have to be the best team in the league. Yeah, I know. I left you speechless because that's just what the 49ers do. The Dallas Cowboys allowed 41 points in 4 games. They allowed 42 yesterday. James is going to need to fill this one up. Fill this one up. Even if he fills it up, I think it barely puts him ahead or behind by 1 maybe. What? That
Earthquake
camera.
test.
Yeah, there's a lot of people hitting this camera, isn't it? See, Meredith, it wasn't just you.
No, hers was the only one she was the only one to kick the player cam.
The player cam, about 5 times.
Yes. Right at the bowl. Yeah. No reason not to.
Yeah, even if Don has that unbelievable 6-ball shot, it only puts him 4 points, 14 points ahead. So I think a single by Shane is doable.
Big darts, Don. So here we go, leg number 4. JC and Shane now up 2-1. They can't continue to throw like that and just expect to beat Shane and JC.
No, that's correct. One of the favorites, if not the favorite in the bracket, I think.
They did the wrong format. Don averaged a 5.07 in those 3 legs.
They did do the wrong format, didn't they?
Yeah, it's race to 4. Don's like, it should be a race to 4. And they're like, oh, it's a race to 4? Yeah, it's a race to 4. Okay, well, what do we do then from here?
Yeah, so what does happen here?
I mean, they
Because
just
when you put it
start
in,
up another one.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So when you redo it, do you just put another race to 2 in?
Yeah, look at JC Martinez's average, 5.55. Threw pretty well.
Yeah, really well.
Yeah, I think so. They're supposed to hit the win side race to 4 for anyone that's curious. I like how they went back to a race to 2, just so if Don and James win 2-1,
They're going to have to play one leg decided.
Yeah. We'll just have to keep going.
What's going to happen is
They'll have to back out again instead of just playing the race to 7 now, or the race to 4 now.
Yeah.
That's all right. Whatever they want to do. It's really a bold move of JC and Shane to assume that they're going to win 2 legs before James and Don win 2 more.
Yeah, I really want it to be 2-1 Don and James now, just so we can see them set up the board again because they don't know what they're doing.
They just put in a new substitute. All right, here we go. What? Sorry, Will's trying to say something to us. All right. JC Martinez stepping up. James Edward only a 1 mark this time. And Don's probably like, you want me to start from this point forward? You're kind of letting them start way too many legs in a row.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you able to switch it in the middle of the match?
I don't know. When you start a new match, you can.
Well, and
Don just goes ahead and closes.
Technically, this is a new match. Why? Because they don't know how to set up the board.
Exactly.
Oh, he's going to pound those 19s.
No, he looked at the 17 on dart, too. I guarantee he did.
No, that was the 19. Yeah, just like this one's going to be.
I know he's going to switch back now.
That was the 19.
Roll, we're starting early, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button. Danny Baggish. Sean Green. We are live. KCI Expo in Kansas City, Missouri for the Tournament of Champions 2023. James Edwards only gets 4.
Just going to stay there and then switch. Nah, he's going to pound those points. Pound the points.
Don blocked after the first 2, so switches down to the 17s, opens up a whole new wedge.
I like the way Don plays. I really do.
This plays easy. Loose, free darts.
Absolutely. What we got going on tomorrow, Sean?
Tomorrow is a great new event for the Tournament of Champions. It is the mixed CDI doubles. So that is a parity draw. The highest level male player plays with the lowest ranked female player on the All-Star rank list, top 32. And then it goes up and down the line of that. It created some interesting pairs, including the husband and wife team of Hunter and Jake Smith.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough team, obviously.
We're going to be doing the walk-on for that one as well, and it's going to be great.
Are you?
Yep, we are. We are.
Who's we? There's no I in team, but there is me.
There's an I in CDI, so you better get there. All right, Sugar Shane's going to look at the 19s or 18s, depending on what he want to do.
He will look at the 18. He will look at the 18.
Gets the double. I think that's because the triple was blocked.
Yes, I will go with that. That is the reason why he shot that, and James Edward needs to hit a
that's a must-win leg.
Yeah.
That's a tough second dart. I like terrible was going to be my word just because of terribly lucky or unlucky.
Yeah, that wasn't it was the first dart that kind of made him. Yeah, I got what you were saying.
And JC is just going to do anything in his power to play like JC Martinez for about 2 more seconds. There you go.
I've been really impressed with, JC's always been a good player.
Yeah.
But over the last 6 months to a year, I think he's progressively gotten better, more consistent. I think the only thing that he needs to work on now is there's a lot of key moments where, when you need a 5 mark, he hits a 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Or when you need that 7 mark to basically shut that game down, you hit a 5 or a 3. He does that as Shane wins the leg, and they go up 3-1.
Yeah, 1 leg away from victory here for JC and Shane in the king seat. That'll move Don and James over to the 1-loss side where, well, we'll just say what it is. There's some sharks over there. Jeremiah, Jesse, Ken and Mark, Jerry and Corey, Ed and John. And that's the best start James has had in a few legs there. 6 mark on the 20s instead of 4 or 1.
Yeah, that is the best start since actually leg 1. And this might be one of the same starts with 7 or 9 from JC. And it's tough to beat a team.
Yeah, Don right now is like, hey, can you miss every once in a while? That'd be great.
Yeah. He's going to take the shot to close.
After opening up the new wedge. He has no problem whatsoever switching if his dart is blocking.
None whatsoever.
Oh, that's a tough second dart.
Yeah, gave him a single 7. I don't know. He that second dart last game as well when he stayed on the 19.
Yeah.
When you thought he switched. Kind of did the same thing there.
James unable to get the point lead. JC is going to point.
JC is going to point. And
Is he going to stay?
He might point with the first 2 darts and then go to the 20. No, he's going up now.
Wow, look at this from JC Martinez. That is a big 9 mark from JC Martinez. It even goes, ooh. It's like, you're shooting stupid good.
Stupid good. I saw that. I saw that as well. That was unbelievable.
Right now, 2-1 lead for Rick and Tyler.
And they are playing, I
Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates.
Yeah, wow.
So that'll be the next match that we go to after this one wraps up. And that's a king seat match as well.
That is a king seat match, and I think Shane knows we're going to go to that match, so he's going to take his time.
As he should. Get as much face time as possible, Shane. You're so sweet they named you Sugar.
That will never get old, Sean.
Look at this from James Edwards. That'll work.
Well,
for now.
Yeah, it'll work for now. It'll pull him within 40, but JC's going to pound the 19 again, go up for the 18, and stay up on the 18. Nope, he's going back down. Man, he loves the points.
Yeah.
Loves the points. I learned a lot more as well. Absolutely.
No question.
No question whatsoever.
Don gets 7 himself. That's a 10-point lead now. The 2 gentlemen from Indianapolis, Indiana, Don Kirby and James Edwards, trying to stick here with these big boys from Wisconsin and Arizona. Shane just closed it out, absolute bare minimum, and JC is not happy with the close there. Because if you're James, you go trip 17, close the 19. Yeah, that's what he wanted to do.
Nice shot by James, the 6 mark. Very important leg for them, even though it's they're fighting a huge battle here, having to win this leg and at least the next leg just to force a decider, but the next leg being against the throw.
Absolutely.
With JC throwing, it's going to be kind of tough, but Don's going to do what he can to see if he can make that happen.
Ooh. He did not like that 3rd dart.
No,
almost in the dead
center.
middle, yeah. My gosh, I'm starting to sound like you.
I'm starting to sound like you, buddy.
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get a deeper voice. It sounded cooler.
And sounding like you know what you're talking about, my man.
It sounded like I know what I'm talking about, my man. See? All right.
Oh,
James Edwards stepping up. Let's get rid of 19 anyway. Nope. No, he didn't.
USA Darts doing a raffle to sit back here with Sean Green and Danny Baggish.
Did you even notice when boom goes the dynamite, JC Martinez needed it, and they got it to really take control. And that's the problem. You can't just let Shane and JC hang around, or else they'll eventually bite with a 9.
Eventually. And what you hope for that is just 1-9, because if Shane and JC get on a roll,
yeah,
then it's going to be 9 after 9.
This is going to be over here within just a second.
Oh, you move over. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go at it.
Just hit it. Just hit it, Shane.
You
Once
blew
again,
it.
It's in the black.
Right color, wrong location.
That's right.
All right, James Edwards. Can't really do a whole lot to do anything special. Talking to the dart gods here is going to help a little bit more than that 3 mark.
Yeah, I would have took 29 seconds of the 30 to throw every dart, just to prolong the agony.
Like walk forward and like adjust your beard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the best player out of the 4 right there, JC Martinez, throughout that entire match, impressive, a 6.11. And that is going to make them the king seat. And Shane's like, man, did you shoot like that last night too? Wait, so I could be in that supercharger again right now? All right, well, here is the father-son duo of Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy taking on the unrelated Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it is 2-2. And boom goes the dynamite, Mike Maloney.
I'm telling you, we just need to cut every time he says that, and I just want to make it a ringtone.
Well, you should.
So earlier when you did the blind draw and everyone was wanting to take a picture with you and everyone was ignoring me, Will, and Nick, how did that feel?
Normal, but
look at this from Leonard. How about another one? Leonard Gates. Well, when you have Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates on the same team, eventually you're going to have some back-to-back 9s.
Yeah. But with this format, it's okay. Even if they lose this leg, Rick and Tyler, they're going to be down 3-2, but they're going to have the throw again going into leg number 6.
You see Pops there in the background.
Pops with the no hat again.
Yep. Look at this from Tyler. 18-year-old Tyler Henzy. Been playing darts for less than 3 years. Better than most in the entire venue.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the shot at the 16. Nope, stays there. Rick's going to have a shot.
Well, there's Leonard staring at the camera.
Rick's going to have a shot here. Try to go up 9 points, 19 points, and then take the shot. Doesn't do it.
Only a 4 mark from Rick Henzy. So Mike Maloney going to point first, maybe point second. At some point, he's going to look at the 16s. 16s now. 15s. Boom goes the dynamite there for Mike Maloney. His second of the leg, their third of the leg for the team. And, well, they're good.
Third of the leg for the team that we saw.
Yep.
You know, could have been more. They were only in round, 6, and they had like 480 points. And, yeah, they were just
second dart is...
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah. Boop.
It's all fun and games when you're winning the leg.
Well, no, I think it was Tyler who was like, nope, board don't lie.
Yeah, no, I don't. You know what? I don't blame him.
Make it the 18-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. Try stopping him when he's throwing at the wrong number and, cost yourself thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's what did it. It wasn't your talent level.
No, absolutely.
Rick Henzy going to start off leg number 6. Just so you know, I did not qualify for that event because I was doing commentary.
Well, it's It's a good thing. It's better for the field that we don't have to worry about you because you're a fierce competitor.
You mean a bye?
Basically.
Yeah. Rick not starting off very well.
No, then you must-win leg, starting with a 2 mark.
No bueno.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they're not going to win this leg.
Just because of that?
Just because of that.
I mean, I don't want you to hurt yourself picking the favorite or anything.
Well, I mean, I picked it before they threw because they had 2 marks to Mike's and Leonard's 0 marks.
Tyler's going to 9 mark the 19s, though.
No,
maybe 7 mark.
He's close to 20.
Smart dart.
Yeah. Gates up here. He's going to try to match Mike's 7 mark with one of his own, or at least 5, or at least 3.
Come on, Gator. I like when he does that.
Yeah.
Again, that just should have been his dart nickname. Do you agree with that? If he calls himself Gator, shouldn't that have been his dart nickname? Good answer.
Thank you. I'm not going to.
I asked you a question. That's
yeah.
fine.
No.
Where'd the gambler come from?
The gambler. Okay, so thank you for asking.
Hey.
First question of the day. Hold on 1 second. Boom goes the dynamite.
Could have said Dynamite, but
Yeah,
there's already a
you
Dynamite card.
You already got Mike Carter. Listen, so the gambler came from my father being just give me 1 second, okay? Let me appreciate these darts. Oh, it just misses here. You want me to answer questions, and I'm trying to
I'm
watch
not
a match,
interrupting you.
okay?
The players are.
So my father was big into gambling.
Yep.
Went to the casino, and he actually had a heart attack in the casino, and he ended up passing away in Biloxi, Mississippi at the Imperial Palace at the IP.
Sorry to hear that.
Going up an escalator. So
Very sorry to hear that.
Yep, I got a tattoo right here
Mm-hmm.
of the roulette wheel with the dates that he was born and when he passed away.
Yep.
And so it was a gambling life, and I just nicknamed the Gambler.
I like it. So it's a good
Yeah.
homage to your dad.
Absolutely.
I love that, buddy. You also are a pretty good gambler yourself.
I'm a horrible gambler. Yeah, we won't talk about that.
All right. Tyler Henzy.
It's going to prove me wrong about
Yeah, for
losing
sure.
this
Back.
leg.
Big 9 mark for the 18-year-old. Boom goes the Dynamite.
It was only meant to be. It was only meant to be for me to be proven wrong once again. Sean,
Yes.
stop. Okay, stop this. Stop this. I'm not going to sit next to you and commentate with you if you're going to continue to say what I say on purpose. At the same time, Gates diddling first. 1 hole outside. Oh, look at this. Putting the pup up there to diddle.
I love it. Yeah, he missed it, though.
He missed it. Just outside, but I like that.
Look, Rick's laughing about it. He's like, I just want to do it. Just to see, you know?
Yeah. That is, I like that.
Dominic Dichiria looking back, looking at them in envy because his son, such a disappointment, while Rick Henzy's son is such a success.
Jesus.
Love you, Nick.
Oh, my goodness. Shots fired on stream. Oh, my God.
They all just laughed really loudly in the other room.
Oh, my God. I can't.
I think Nick heard that.
Are you kidding me? That's what you think is funny now.
Guys, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Nice 6 mark by
No nice 6.
from Leonard Gates here, and Rick and Tyler gonna have to do some catching up to do. Yeah, that was perfect timing. So Jen and Nick are in the other room doing their production stuff and
Listening along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they heard it, and you heard the footsteps coming from the other room to hear, and Nick was not happy.
Just look in the face of Dominic. I don't know what to tell you.
I understand, buddy. I understand. Final game, last leg decider. 3 mark there by Rick Henzy. And
All right. Leonard stepping up, going to close down the 19s here real quick. Maybe. There you go. And Tyler's going to step up with the 18s or the 20s. There's one thing you probably had no idea is that you're going to have this much fun in the booth with me. You're welcome. Nice 7 mark from Tyler Henzy. I've actually made Danny Baggish cry. Just want everybody to know that. You're welcome.
I can't do that. Is
It's a sad story. You're right.
that is the most epic comment.
All right, Rick stepping up on the 18s.
Oh my gosh! All right, come on, Rick Henzy.
Pull it together, man.
I'm trying. Where's Will?
All right. Come on, man. This is the last leg decider of the king seat. We're not going to be able to cut this if you keep this up.
Nice 7 mark.
Oh, this is your initiation, by the way.
By Gates.
Come on, Tyler. Yeah, frustration on
listen.
dart 3. Let it go.
I'm letting it go, Sean. But as I'm watching this, if I even peek in the background and see Dom,
I know this is the best part, isn't it? He has no idea. Look at that from Mike Maloney. Gives a little bit to the camera to take our focus off of Dominic back there, just looking so sad. Rick stepping up.
yeah, I think they had their opportunity early, and oh my goodness, chat, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm trying my best to concentrate here and cannot. Oh, that'll change it. Panda Express.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, nice last dart by Leonard Gates there. Tyler.
Big 7 mark, just trying to keep him in this.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
And that'll do it. Mike Maloney wins it over Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy. So the 2 king seats are set. We got Mike Maloney, Leonard Gates in the 1. The other one is Sugar Shane Johnson and JC Martinez.
Yes, absolutely. Will, can we go to a break?
Guys, if you don't hear from me anymore tonight, it was Dominic. But I'll be right back, ideally. Don't go anywhere. Are we off yet?
All righty. Now that we got the laughter out of the room here, I guess I'll join you for a little commentary as Jerry's going to try to hit this 50 here. That's quite all right. He can go over to the 45. Plenty of time here. Big shot. Takes it out. Looks like it's 1-1 here as we go into our next leg. I am thinking this is a Division I matchup, if I'm not mistaken. As let me just check our brackets here. We do have an awful lot of brackets, so checking on the one chance loser side. There's John and Jordan, Nick and Kenny, Garrett, Steve. Not seeing them on bracket 1. There it is. Okay, so this is the no-cap bracket 2. We just haven't seen these individuals before is what I'm thinking. It's Ed and John taking on Jerry and Corey in this one. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Perfect. I have recovered from that last match, Will. Sorry about that, buddy. Here we are, John Huseman and Ed versus Corey and
it's Corey and Jerry, as it says there on the screen.
Now
I know that you're a little bit blind these days, so.
I don't have it over here. I just have the John and Corey, so it disappeared when
you
I
don't have the John, and you don't have the.
Oh, I never even noticed that.
Oh man, I tell you what.
This whole time.
It's like Danny Baggish has never played darts on a soft tip board in his life, folks.
I've never.
Isn't that hard to believe?
That is crazy. I've never noticed that.
Really?
Yeah, ever. That's crazy.
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah. I know John Huseman. I don't know Ed, Jerry, or Corey.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting to watch this match as I'm going to learn about some new players here.
Well, that's the thing about this TOC event. We're going to see some people that maybe we haven't got to see before. Even, maybe we featured them on an all-star event, or maybe we featured them in a qualifier. Yes, but it's always nice to see some new faces on the stream as we're getting a Washington Dart League, Western Washington Dart League is what I'm assuming here for Seattle. What's up? What you winking at my camera for?
Guys, I just want to let you guys know that it has just, I thought this was prestigious to have Will Stuart and Sean Green back here commentating, but the great Mike Maloney just walked in. And you know what we're going to do, guys? Give me 1 second. I'm going to do like kind of an interview while you're in here too.
Is this thing on?
All right, guys. We have the one and only Mike, a.k.a. Online, a.k.a. Second Place, a.k.a. Get Me Home Maloney. What's up, buddy?
You didn't add a double in there?
No, because you know what? The influence that you have on these double shooting is sickening. But they're hitting it. So it is what it is. You're an influencer, man. I don't know if you know that, but you are an absolute influencer. How does that make you feel?
I think it started with the sweatpants a long time ago. I caught a lot of flack for that, too. Can't wear sweatpants at tournaments, but it was Friday sweatpants.
that did.
That was a thing.
You're absolutely right. That did happen. We are watching Ed Spar and John versus Jerry and Corey. Now, I know John. Do you know any of these players?
I know who they are. I'm not familiar with their game, except for John Huseman. I don't know how he's playing now, but he was a very stellar player. It's been only a couple years since I know him, but he was very, very good a couple years ago.
Yeah, I do remember that of John as well. And he's going to look to the 20 and try to pound these points. He just misses. But, yeah, John is obviously still playing in the no cap. He's still a good player out here, a veteran of the game.
This is another no cap bracket?
This is the no cap bracket,
yeah.
bracket
no cap
2.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question because Sean and I, we weren't too familiar with the brackets. So if you sign up in the first bracket and it fills, that's the first bracket, right?
Correct.
So if they open up another one, that's the second bracket?
Yeah, it's just an order of sign up.
Okay.
So they changed that a couple years back. I don't know if I had any influence on it, but I had an issue with the way they did it a few years back. They they flighted it as far, kind of the same way with triples. They took all no cap entries, but then just took the highest rating, top 16 teams down and whatnot. So there was other no cap winners, and I'm like, how did they keep winning? And I never saw them. But I like it better. It's unfortunate that some better teams are like we haven't played Jules and Mike in any brackets.
I'm going to stop you right there, Mike. Because you know what? That is absolutely right. And myself, Sean, Will, everyone in the chat probably wants to see a Leonard and Mike Maloney versus Jules and Mike Carter match.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going to ask you. What we want to propose is a Leonard and Mike Maloney versus Jules and Mike Carter match. If both of you win this event, check first check. What we say?
Yeah, I would do that. I think it all should be together anyway. I think a 16-player bracket is very small. And I understand for time constraints, it goes faster, but I think a 32-player bracket is just fine, and that would work just as well.
Well, I tell you what.
And you double the money for prize.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know I want to see it. I want to see, not only just because we want to see great darts, but you two are arguably the favorite, with exception, I think, of JC and Shane with how they've been playing.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Yeah, CSI.
Both of them having a
doubles.
really, really solid, steady weekend.
Absolutely. What do you think, chat? Should we try to set that up? I mean, I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest with you.
What you're going to cut into my eating time? I got about an hour and a half in between events.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know if we can make that possible, but we're definitely going to try. As John's going to interesting strategy here. Go 15 instead of closing the 16.
Let's see, what do we look?
Corey's going to need so an 8 mark here basically controls the whole game.
Do we know what leg this is?
We do. It's a last leg decider, game 3
there
of 3.
It is now. Okay.
Yeah, he would have wished he had that on the first start, but Ed's going to come up and probably stay on the 20. I don't know these players, but probably stay on the 20 until he trips it.
Yeah, it's I always give kudos to the commentators. They learn all these different players through the many different events, triples and nationals and whatnot. But it's hard to know what these players are going to shoot. At a certain level, I can tell you I know, but when you take a step down, people kind of have their own gameplay and own momentum of what they're going to be doing. I'm kind of a point close guy, and a lot of other people aren't. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know these guys, and I don't know how they play, but it's definitely difficult to commentate on all the different styles of play and keep up with it. So that's a talent in itself.
Oh, look at this shot by John Huseman. Turning back the clock, and he wins it. 16, double bowl, single bowl with a 4.5 average. So they advance against Jerry and Corey. So congratulations to Ed and John.
John Huseman was, I would say it's been 8 or 9 years, the very first darts live stage in Seattle. Took the top 8. I finished in top 8 also, and he was one of the other top 8 finishers in that darts live event.
You know who also finished top 8? Brad Eckenrode.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about he was a player,
I remember
wasn't
him. Was that a Florida guy?
He was.
Yeah, I remember that name, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I think, I don't know what match we got here. We're going to have Mike Scarborough and Brandon Kessler versus Jake and Ken. Well, I'm going to try to, organize that. Yeah, that's
I
right.
think Jules and – can you see the bracket? Jules and Mike have lost –
Shane and JC are
They lost right off the gate.
Yeah, but I think Millar and Jesse just beat them again. So I think they are at least in the one-loss bracket. Or in the one-game bracket.
All right, so let me rephrase that then. We want a winner versus winner tonight. No matter who it is, you guys could still lose. It's unlikely you guys lose. but
Don't
it can
don't
happen.
jinx me. Do you know second place is where I live? I
No.
have
No.
animals there. They take good care of them. Like
No, second place is not where you live in the doubles events.
yeah.
This just in, Jules Van Dongen and Mike Carter are out of the tournament.
I'll tell you what. Let me tell you this, myself included. From watching and seeing all these players play to their ability, time and time again over the last year now, I've been watching these boards and watching our opponents and watching ourselves play. It is the biggest roller coaster I've ever seen. And kind of the same thing with Leonard. I'm expecting just nothing but power, and I'm not seeing that. And again, I'm the same way. You guys are watching the same thing. It's just I was talking to Rick about it as we were playing. It's sometimes the game comes easy, and it's just right now. And I don't know if it's the long days on your feet, if it's the exhaustion, if it's the lack of normal food intake, or I said my water intake is down, and I think that's got a lot to do with it. But it's crazy to kind of come to expect just nothing but stellar darts out of people and not seeing that.
No, I totally agree. And we have Mike Scarborough and Brandon here in a one-leg decider. How odd is it to see me on this side of the platform?
Oh, no, I like it way better when you're in here. No, you know what? There's been many people commenting and even messages to me that you sound real good back here, and it's kind of just like you got a knack for it. So obviously being one of the best players we've ever had, it's rough to miss you on that side of the board, but no players are complaining.
No.
Right? No players are complaining about that.
Yeah, it's the Mike Maloney commentating with me, and a 9 mark there by Brandon Kessler to shut down and get the points, putting a stranglehold on this leg in a last leg decider. Very timely. Well, I know, Mike, that we have a match coming up next year at the Booyah Cup. And
that is true.
I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people don't understand how close we actually are. I consider you a good friend and have for a long time, but at the same time, I give you a lot of crap.
I have lots of messages this weekend. Be like, do you not get along with Danny? But no, yeah, it's people don't understand the background and the camaraderie behind it. Like I said, there's a lot of people piggybacking off of your jokes and comments. So,
Absolutely.
that's a trendsetter.
It was a trendsetter. That was a trendsetter. Brandon's going to look to hit these 2 bulls and knock out Jake and Ken, and there it is. Brandon Kessler and Mike Scarborough advancing.
Yeah.
And
Mike Scarborough is a comedian. Not everybody else, but we do have a bunch of comedians out there.
I bet he is a comedian just from his walkthrough, his walk-on.
Oh, yeah, I cracked up. No pun. No pun intended there.
Yeah, a lot of people cracked up. He's great.
He's kind of quiet. Yeah. He's kind of quiet. So, and obviously we were outside the curtain. I did not know that for about 3 hours later. Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin Schmitz, he's always been pretty good. He had 2 finals. I had double dipped him in one of the CSCs before Sean and them took over. And then Kenny beat him in another finals, the following one. And this weekend he has been always, but this weekend I've watched a lot. He's been very, very steady.
Yeah, not only Kevin Schmidt, but Sean Kafflish.
Yes.
Holy cow, what a player.
So I know of him. I've seen him. I didn't realize how good and how steady he is. He shot. Did they get triple dipped by Jules and Mike yesterday?
They did.
So they held the seat.
Yes.
And Kevin was, I think, subpar from what he's been doing all day. But Sean, I see the stats come out. Sean was just shy of a 5.5 on the day.
I just want to hop in here and just say, like, it's amazing how many Wisconsinites and how talented these guys are. You think of this group right here; they're all Wisconsinites. But when I go up to Whammo and stream that, those first 5 divisions can literally compete with each other.
No,
it's just nuts.
They have beer, cheese, and football. And darts. That's it. So, there's nothing else going on up there.
Yeah, well, this is the battle of Wisconsinites. As Sean would say, the original Wisconsinite in Kevin Schmitz. But Steve
Dyker's been playing for a long time.
He doesn't look it. That guy still looks young.
Yeah. He's pretty much gained about 4 years in the 15 years I've known him. So.
Sean Kaflish here. He's going to look to pound the 20s here, maybe take a shot. No, not now. He's going to stay on the points. Yeah, Mike, when I'm back here commentating, I tell you, you guys make us look good at that level. When we guess that you're going to hit the 9 mark or the maneuvering and stuff. And for me, being able to compete against you guys for so long, it's been a lot easier for me to commentate what you're going to do.
I'll tell you what, this is kind of cheating, too, because now you have an inside look.
Oh, well, I kind of had an inside look anyways. But
I know what Mike's going to do next, so.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what I feel like I know what you're going to do next. So, yeah, it is. It's a cheat code.
Yeah. It is helpful to know somebody who's kind of more point heavy or like for example, Mike Scarborough likes to play a close game. So if you kind of know that they're coming up to close, and it's a little easier to know which way to take which route to take your game.
Absolutely. Another opening for Steve to kind of shut everything in, get the lead. Is he going to take the shot again like he did before? No, he's not. Once again, guys, this is Danny the Gambler Baggish and Mike, a.k.a. Online, a.k.a. Second Place, a.k.a. Give Me a Break Maloney on the mic as we speak. Is that too many AKAs, Mike?
No, I like the last one. I do need a break. I need a little lucky break here and there.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions in the chat, I will try to shoot it over to Mike. If we're able to, as Bob just one hole out on the 19. Bob Anderson, he's been around for a while, and I remember he went on a streak there where he was playing really well.
Bob Anderson?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I think 4 years ago was my last TOC. So I was here before they shut it down. Then they had 2 years off, and I didn't come last year. So that year, Willie Walker and I were still playing doubles together, not only here, but Chicago and other events. And every time either one of us came up to Bob Anderson, it felt like we just could not get past him. And I don't know if his game is any worse than it was then. Just everybody else is caught up.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's playing just as good as he was prior, and now everybody else just is tired of losing. I think that's all it's about,
Yeah, of course. As Steve Decker puts in the 5 mark there, they're a little bit behind. Uphill climb for them as Steve Kaflish. Sean Kaff. Thank you, Sean Kaflish. Talking about Steve, the round before there, is going to try to end it basically, but he can't do it. Bob's got a wide open honey hole here that he's probably going to just try to hit a 9 on, which is the 16s. Thomas Young says, hey, Danny, how many games out of 10 could you take from Mike Maloney? Thomas, that's easy. Online, 2. In person, 7. The legendary Benny Dersch in the chat. That's one guy in his prime who I would put my money against anyone in the U.S.
Oh, God. It's
Unbelievable.
It was gross.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was gross for a long time. My biggest thing with this years ago, best of threes. That's all there was.
Yeah.
None of this existed. Ray Carver, Scotty Miller, Scotty Kirshner, Benny Dersch. How on earth can you go and win? This was kind of right before Gates came out. And I'm like, who, Soldier? I'm like, nobody's a 5'5". The G3 online stats. I go, nobody's a 5'5". Get this guy out of here, right? And then all of a sudden he started winning all these events. But a best of three, there's a lot of good players. How can you continually win best of three events with room full of great players? And they did it for years.
They did it, absolutely.
They did it for years.
We have an opening here for Bob Anderson. Does he take the shot here, Mike? Let's see. Tell me now. How good is your commentating?
No, 15s. There's no.
And here we go. He's 0 for 1, guys. So
this is not. This is very. Oh my goodness.
Prove him wrong, Bob Anderson. Oh, and he just drops it. But that just shows, guys, commentating is not easy.
You love to see it. It's just
Commentating
a
is
very risky shot. If you have an extra dart to give when you miss one. Oof.
I'm telling you, this is a hard job, Mike.
It's
a hard job.
Being on the other side, I'm kind of like, all right, don't take the shot, don't take the shot. And then they go and hit it, and you're like, why'd you take that shot?
Absolutely. There's been a couple of questionable shots that I've had question about, but once again, I just kind of base it off my
I shoot
strategy.
one double, and you got an issue.
Oh, yeah. Steve Diker here just needs, there it is, 2 17s. All right. Oh, and a big 8 mark, and slams the door in this last leg decider.
That's a turnaround there.
That is a turnaround because they're down 78 points. So that is 7 bulls to 3.
That's a steel tip math.
I'm telling you, I think that's a huge advantage of me. Huge double there. This is where it can get interesting with these 3 bull shots. How often do you see the bull miss or the miss with the first dart, and then only 2 bulls?
And a lot of stray darts that I've seen this weekend.
Oh, drills the double. This has to go in. There it is. Bob Anderson and Steve Diker winning and advancing. Well, Mike, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here, and we're going to take a brief.
Yeah, we'll flip to another match, but if he wants to get out of here.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here, my man.
I just came. We won the hill, so I didn't know. Last time it took about 2 hours and 20 minutes before we played again, so I didn't know what to do.
No problem. And just real quick, they can't tell if I'm trolling you or actually like you. So once again, guys,
he's got his hand on my knee right now. So.
Guys, listen, I do troll Mike a lot, more so than probably anyone, and I give him a lot of crap. But him and I are closer than most. Yeah. We're good friends and
talk every day, just about.
Yeah, almost every day, and so it's all in fun. It's all in fun. But he knows, and I have made it known that until he wins this singles match at some point in time, he will always get trolled. Right, Mike?
Yeah, I need to do more singles matches. I said to somebody, it's while continually taking second is kind of brutal. It's way better than anything else. So
here we are with Kenny Doyle and Nick Selepic. I like Selepic. Kissimmee Mike versus Brandon and Donnie in a 1-leg decider. We saw yesterday in the CSI men's event how many big names fell early. If I would have told you, Mike, that Rick Henzy, Jules Van Dongen, Leonard Gates weren't going to take better than 5th, would you have believed that?
It's hard to go against that because when you put the names together, and brackets do change things up. But before brackets come out, when you look at, there's 90% of people are going to have the same, 5, 6, 7 players at the top. And when you look at those names, maybe they all came across each other and somebody has to go home. But to have all those names not there it's wild. But again, this is best of 5 is not necessarily a long format.
Right.
It's losing that first leg is tough because unless you're going 3 straight legs, the deciders, you have to win a diddle. I said Joey Mann, I was telling you yesterday, Joey Mann, unfortunately for him, lost the diddle to me. And you want to talk about sweating? Knowing kind of the talk around me going into this event, I'm like midway through the 3rd leg, I'm going to go home in the first round. I'm like, what is going on right now? He played fantastic, and luckily I came out with the win on the diddle. Otherwise, that was almost 100% going the other way.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember talking to you about that match as Kenny and Nick have this one on a stranglehold here. He's going to need to put in about 4 bowls here, Donnie, just to kind of be close. But he's not going to do it, and Kenny's going to close the door with 1 bowl here. And I talked about that match, and it was 3-2, and both of you guys averaging almost a 5-9, 6-0 in 5 legs. And it was good to see.
Yeah.
Kenny shuts it down, 5-7 for Kenny Doyle. This guy just does not.
No, Kenny's been playing for 56 years. It's not, somehow he just continually stays on a straight path of triples and double bowls. I don't know.
Absolutely, he does. And guys, Danny Baggish here, Mike Maloney. We appreciate you watching. We're going to take a few seconds here and go to a quick break with some ads. 2023 TOC Tournament of Champions.
like when you look at take gates.
Welcome back to the Tournament of Champions 2023 live in Kansas City, Missouri at the KCI Expo Center. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, and I'm back with the bag man, Danny Baggish.
Yay. I haven't been called that in a while.
Yeah.
The Gambler's better. We got John Edwards, who played some unbelievable stuff against Gates yesterday.
Yes.
Against Garrett and Steve and Mr. Machine. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Boom goes the dynamite. Garrett Rakowski with the 180.
Should have said Wisconsinite, but that's fine. You'll get there.
Sorry.
Laughing assassin himself, Mr. Jordan Meyer. First look at him on stream for me.
What do you think Steve had for lunch today?
Whataburger. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I can't tell you wrong because I don't know.
Great conversation. Anyway, back to this. That's like watching. You ever seen like the TV show Disappeared, where like the end of it, there's no conclusion?
He's going to go back up to the 20.
That's what he just
it
did.
just misses. Sorry, what were you saying? Mr. John Edwards. Come on, Johnny boy. This is one game?
No, it's a race to 2.
Oh, no, it's a race to 2. Okay.
John Edwards looking at the 18s. Got to stay there now.
I didn't know much of John Edwards, but watching him yesterday was very impressive.
He's really good. Yeah, good player. He's been a CSC Challenger Series player multiple times. That's why we would know about him. But, you know, a lot of people watch our show every week, Danny. You should probably tune in from time to time so you learn more about the players.
What show is that, Sean?
The CSC Challenger Series. Monday and Wednesday nights. Partners Promoting Darts.
Absolutely. I might be able to do that. Oh, nice shot by the Laughing Assassin.
Jordan Meyer himself.
Yeah. That laugh.
I'm telling you, it makes anyone crack up a little bit.
The drunk pretty good, the louder and faster.
Good last there from Steve Hilger.
So in the bracket, in this bracket, are they in the bracket with Gates and Maloney? Or are they in the bracket with... Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They are, because Rick and Tyler are waiting for the winner of this one.
All right, guys, enjoy. Thank you.
Garrett looking at the 20s first. Going to stay right on it. Look over the 18s.
No, he'll stay there.
Big darts. So talented.
Yeah, he is. And Jordan's going to want to trip the 18. If he gets at least 4 here, well, never mind.
Yeah, good. Way to set it up, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes the players just let you down when you're trying to make a good comment.
Well, I don't know about letting down, but you said it, not me.
Yeah,
was
Porky
some,
just doing some textbook close point. That's a 200-point lead if I can do my math correctly. And guess what? I can.
$200 points.
That's why I call it Cricket 200, because that's the maximum amount of point lead you can have.
I mean, at what point you just,
Yeah.
Again, just shut the 20 down.
Man, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, just shut the 20 down.
Well, there goes the 17th anyway.
He's going to
Go
go
up?
back up, and there it is. Game 1 of 3, Jordan and John. Looks to be in the favor of Garrett and Steve. They're just going to have to obviously start with more than 2 marks like they did at the beginning of this leg.
Yeah, absolutely. It turned it around completely, that one round to start it off with. And Steve just going to go right at the close. Gets on dart 1 or 2, which he doesn't. Stand right there, though. Gets it closed. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum, and the best he can do is close the 15s, get within 81 points.
Then close the 20, right?
And then close the 20, but that's, 81 points. So a perfect shot here, you're still 7 bulls to 3.
John only gets 2 anyway. So Garrett's going to shut down the 15s, go right at the bowl, I believe, with the 125-point lead. 126-point lead. Thank you. You're getting better at not correcting me.
You already got on to me once.
I appreciate you.
So, there's no reason to continually.
That's in the bowl.
That is in the bowl.
And Jordan is going to see it. Okay. Just really nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
Leg number 1, 4th place match. Last match before the 3rd place match against Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy. Winner of this one takes on them.
Gentleman back there, I don't know who he is, and I don't know if he plays darts, but he's saying, man, I could throw the darts and punch him in like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, this game's easy.
Well, Jordan doing the swim move back there in the background. And Jordan's going to start off this 0-1 leg. 5-0-1, open in, open out, full bowl. Just a hat trick fest.
Well, hat trick fest from what we think.
Well, there's one.
That is one.
Over under 3.5.
Under. By the way, that's a good good marker there.
Thank you. We're at 2 already.
We are at 2, but Garrett Rakowski's going to shoot the 180, so you lose there. Right?
Fair.
So it's just a matter of.
That's why the 3.5, right?
It's on John here.
Gosh, 3.5 is so good. We're staying at 2 so far. So you're absolutely right. Garrett Rakowski should go up to the 20s. It's his only shot to leave a finish.
Right. So you're going to have 2 chances, one from each team, to hit the No, they both have to hit it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But I like it's going to be a good chance now.
Yeah. No, I like that over-under.
Thank you.
No problem. A little bit of pressure here on Jordan. Don't miss the first dart. There it is. That's a perfect dart the way it's laying.
There you go. Gets the 3rd hat trick of the leg. All Steve can do is leave 81 points to do the same. I feel like you're more proud of me right in this moment than anything else.
I am. That was a great over-under. As he
gets it with 4. And it is the over hits, chat. The over does hit. And John Edwards needs to take out this 94 to stay in this match. Double 17.
Little unconventional.
Single 17. That'll work.
12 darts or less, Sean.
You heard it here, folks. Let's go to a last leg decider. It'll be cricket. Who's going to go first?
It will be cricket. Are you surprised what that Porky is
yes.
corking?
Very much so.
Because I know you've harped on how good.
Not me, you.
Garrett is on the Bulls.
We both have said that.
No, don't put this on me. I support their team decision, and if they say Porky's going first, they're going first. I'm just saying you have harped on how great Garrett is at the bullseye.
And as you see there, Porky loses the diddle. So Jordan Meyer and John Edwards will go first.
They did go first in the first cricket leg. And as we've known before.
Do you think that's a respect thing with Garrett being much younger than, much younger than Steve Hoger?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Steve, listen, Porky's a great player, so he can hit the double bull just like anyone else can.
Well, Jordan's got 10 seconds left to throw. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
What is he doing?
2, 1. Yeah, they're going to back it up. Okay. Hey, let's start over.
Yeah, that's class from Garrett and Steve.
Carly, cover your eyes. Earmuffs, Carly. That's the right move. You don't want to start off that way. Nobody's got time for that.
Listen,
no one's got time for that.
I don't. What do you?
Oh man.
See, I don't know, man.
You would have time for that depending on who it was that you're facing, right? You would, wouldn't you?
Listen. Rules are put in place for a reason. I'm just saying. I don't.
But what if it's you that took your time? Would you all automatically expect the other team to back it up?
Well, that's the funny thing. I know the rules, so I wouldn't do that.
Would you not?
No, absolutely not. Right? So, they put a.
Okay. What happened?
Yeah.
Did you turn?
Can you still hear me, or?
Kinda.
I can't hear myself, but it says that I'm.
Oh
yeah,
man,
I'm
you
good.
fixed whatever the static was in the headset just now.
Yeah, because I turned down his game because I turned it up for me.
Oh well.
Oh, okay, perfect. So,
Great darts
So-
from John Edwards.
what I was saying was,
Yeah.
and people are gonna be like, "Oh man, Danny, you're a butthead," or whatever the case may be.
They're
You
not gonna
can't
use
put-
that word.
Whatever. You know,
They're not 12.
No, they're not. But I'm gonna use that word because I'm on the mic. So,
Fair.
look, rules are put in play for a reason.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
It's not my fault or their fault, or it is their fault if they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
You know that these are set on a timer for a reason. That's all I'm saying. They're set on a timer.
Danny, no one is buying that you, at any point in time, would not have backed that up.
Of course I would have. I
know.
stopped the guy from throwing a dart. But
Exactly.
But I'm just what I am
No,
arguing.
you don't need to argue it anymore. If you're not going to actually do it yourself, why would you argue it the other way? Just
because I wouldn't be mad if someone else did it. That's all I'm
yes,
saying.
you would.
No, if
You would be furious.
No, what I'm saying is I can't be mad. I can't be mad if I see another team, two teams playing, and one of the teams runs out and the other team is like, "Sorry, dude." Like you can't be mad about you can't be mad about that. They played by the rules. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right, John Edwards.
Take your time, John. It's okay. If it goes to 0, we'll just back it up. No, just you know what I mean. It's just my thoughts, guys. It's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? And look, they've controlled this whole leg now. You know what I'm saying? They've controlled this whole. It's controversy. Every sport has controversy, and dagnabbit, here we are. I don't disagree. I know I barely read that in the chat, but I would like I said, I would 100% back that up myself, Conrad. But yeah, you don't, Paul. That's what I'm saying. You start
But
the
the
match
other
when
team's
you're
the
ready.
one who punched it in.
Well, they punched it in because it was their job to, because they lost the. No, I'm sorry. The
Right.
person that won the diddle
that's what I'm saying.
punched it in.
No, they didn't.
Remember, Porky corked first.
Run the tape back.
Yeah, don't go 0 for 2 here, Sean.
All right, whatever, Booper. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, I'm just saying, guys, no controversy here. Jordan, John, Garrett, Steve, all good people.
Well, John's going to step up here, try and close the 16s.
64 points down. It's going to go straight at the 16s. If he just hits 3 here, ooh, a little bit of an opening for Garrett to pound in on the 15s. I imagine he's going to stay there. If he does trip it and close everything else, it is a 5-3 in Bulls, but I think he'll stay there. Kind of recomposed himself
Yep.
there, didn't he?
Did not help. Third dart was all right, and he gets a fake fist bump.
Sarcastic fist bump.
Yeah. So John Edwards, Jordan Meyer. Jordan does his job here, hits 315s, no matter what else is fine. Uh-oh.
As he gives himself a come on, and oh no.
Oh, he left a single 5 in there, too.
Do we back this up?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. That was good gamesmanship. Nice try, Jordan. I would have tried to pull the same thing. No, if it was an accident, guys, obviously, calm down.
All right. If Porky trips the 15, does he try to go for the closes?
Absolutely, but we won't find out. Got to trip it here, Pork.
Could you have imagined what it would have been like if he would have hit that trip 15 first? Man.
You know how many messages I'm going to have now about me being in beep, 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 beep for that?
A robot?
Yeah. All right, John. Is he going to take the shot to shut this down? Yeah, that's an easy switch. That's why he shot the 17, so he can go right over and trip the 15.
Ideally. But he hits a single. Opens back up the door for Garrett Rakowski. Still needs 4 15s just to get the point lead back.
Yeah, I like
so
this.
You stay right there, right?
Yeah, he's gonna hit a big shot here because he started approaching the line. See, let me stop. Way to go, Danny.
Well, just 2 there for Garrett. Sorry, Garrett. On behalf of Danny. And good gamesmanship there for Garrett. Yep. I just finger punched it right on in there on dart 3. So Jordan Meyer, 2 15s. Gets it closed. Bare minimum. Danny?
Yeah. Do you think there's a little
Close,
bit of
right?
gamesmanship going on between with Garrett?
Not for real. There's no way he's actually doing it.
No gamesmanship, like just kind of taking his time there.
No,
No.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just look at I just try to point things out to see if there is or if there isn't. But commentator curse. That's what I'm known for, Wade. That's what I've been doing. Oh, nice last. $150 points. What is that? 306. So he's 8 bulls to 3 here, Sean.
He is taking his time a little bit more than typical, huh?
6.
5. Trip 20. He got step back again. He asked him.
Just saying, no, what he does here, go up to the board, pull his dart slowly, stare at the board. Oh, what a guy.
5 to 3.
Stop doing that. It is 5 to 3.
5
oh,
to
look
2.
At that.
Oh,
he
Morgan's going to get a look at 5 bowls.
Boy, that would have been a hard dart to squeeze in that double after
without
that first
moving,
one.
for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 5 to 3 for Porkster. Come on, Porky. You hit this, I'm buying you Whataburger.
Someone's actually going to tell him that you said that, right?
If he hits it, right?
He's not going to. So one bull here for John Edwards will get it done. This last leg decider. It'll send Jordan Meyer, John Edwards to the third-place match. Garrett Rakowski and Steve Hilger will move to the fifth-place match, excuse me. And there it is for John Edwards. So they will take on Brandon Kessler and Mike Scarborough. And in the no-cap bracket number 2, you got Don and James taking on Jeremiah and Jesse right now in the third-place match. But we're going to head on over to Bob Anderson and Scuba Steve Diker taking on Ed Spar and John Hussman. Well, very last chance bracket, so race to 1.
Yeah, we watched Ed and John. I believe, no, you weren't in here for them.
I was not.
Gets the more important there, but look at this. Round 15, 900 points.
Yep. 15 for Scuba. Stay. Good Scuba. 16s. Oh. Scuba gets 6. Bad Scuba.
Is John going to take the look here?
If he hits 4 16s, right?
Think so. I think he should just stay on the 16, but he could switch. Ooh, I want to see. I just want to see him. Oh, I wanted to see the hit the triple there.
Yeah, to see just if I was right or wrong.
No, just to see what happens because it's round 16.
I
right?
gotcha.
What's the strategy going to be like when it does get to round 18 and 19
and 20?
Well, we know what the strategy is when you get to 20, don't we?
Great dart from Bob. He's looking over at the 16s.
Oh, and he just holds it on the inside.
55-point lead. So it's going to take 4 16s to get that point lead back. Man, that's going to be a tough dart to fit in there. Yeah, not going to do so.
It was always going to be tough.
Scuba close the 16s first.
Close the 16s, get you at least 115 to make it a 5-3 game. Even now. Yeah.
Stay.
Well done.
Scuba Steve with an 8 mark. That's the time for that.
That was a great time for that.
15s.
Yeah, it's back to 5-3, so why not?
There it goes. A little pressure here on Bob.
Does he hit this?
Yes.
Pretty confident. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, he has that whole left side. There it is.
Bob Anderson finishes it off. Scuba Steve sets it up, and they move on in the last chance bracket where they will take on Don Kirby and James Edwards. And that's bracket number 2. Jeremiah and Jesse are waiting on the winner of that one. In bracket number 1, we should have Garrett and Steve taking on Brandon and Mike coming up next. But we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have the conclusion of the double no cap. Danny, can't wait, buddy.
No, this is going to be an exciting match.
And an exciting finish to the evening. So
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more from the Tournament of Champions right after this.
Hey, I'm Travis Kelsey.
And I'm Taylor Swift. And you're watching the 10th Annual Tournament of Champions. Boom! Knocked it out of the water.
All right, whenever you guys are ready, you can go ahead and take a run at it.
Are we live?
No, we're not live.
Are we live now?
We're recording.
So when are we live? Don't worry, I'm not going to smack you in the face.
Okay.
Have you seen my interviews?
No.
Oh.
Are they fun?
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
So what,
you ready?
What do you want to talk about?
Let's go. What do you mean? We have the mic. Come on.
That's fair. Hold on. Which way does it even go? Now you're making me nervous. All right, this is great. This is great. Right. Danny Baggish, we're happy to have you here for your first ever Tournament of Champions. How's it feel to be about here? All right. Danny
What am I supposed to do with my hands?
Do I put my hands in my pocket?
No, not pocket.
Okay, so leave it out?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we live?
Does it look awkward when I glance down here, like every once in a while?
When he glances down, do I glance down with him at the paper?
Like that, so it looks like you're staring at his pocket. Set, go. Oh yeah, led it perfectly. That's a touchdown.
More importantly, Whataburger has that chili burger this month, man. So my room is right next to the bathroom at this B&B, and I'm gonna put it to the test. So.
Yeah, and now we have a really high contentious topic here. A lot of fans of the food reviews of Porky are kind of coming into woodworks, and then there's the travel baggage fans as well. What do you have to say about that whole beef between the two USA Dart shows?
There's no beef. I don't like that word because then you're just kind of catering towards the food.
There was actually beef, yeah, and
no beef. Okay.
Get a fresh thing of lipstick on.
I am not giving you the kiss, Jim.
Dude, right on the cheek.
Just on the cheek.
Dude,
Come on.
It's for our jobs.
it's for our jobs,
For our
Will.
jobs, man.
It's for our jobs.
There you go. Dude, you're actually really good at that. Okay. Land one on me. That was so weak. That was a really hard kiss.
very awkward.
If I just start going like that.
And go like this. Is that okay or no?
I'm not done his job, so if he doesn't just make my job harder.
This is gonna be good for us.
I would stop recording and try it again. Just so you know.
it's okay.
I mean, don't have to worry.
Hey, y'all, I'm Travis Kelsey.
And I'm Taylor Swift. We're having a celebrity walk through. We need private security for them. Have you heard of Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Well, we got that.
I'm Travis Kelsey.
And I'm Taylor Swift. And you're watching
the 10th
annual Partners Promoting. Hey, Taylor Swift here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
All right, cool.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, that's a great blooper cut, by the way, because that happens all the time.
He didn't even say blooper right.
Yeah.
He said like booper. It's a booper cut.
No, it's blooper.
Yeah, I know, but you said booper.
I did not.
You
We have it on recorded.
We can go back and see.
We
You did not
can.
say it correctly.
Yeah.
All right.
I need you to turn that a little bit so they can see it.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. All right.
Is that better?
It's still recording.
All right, ready?
All right.
Let's
You want
roll.
to start? No, I'm just kidding.
I would start too. I mean, but you start.
Are you ready for us?
Still recording. I still have the button.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Oh, no.
Gosh dang it, finally did it.
Yeah, I sure did. Tournament of Champions 2023, not the CSE Challenger Series. It's just Monday at 9, so, you know, it comes out at this time of the week. Danny Baggish, you're next to me. Can you speak so that something sounds smart?
Welcome, everybody, to the 2022.
Oh, man.
No, we're
0 for 2.
we have Rick and Tyler versus Jordan.
No, stop. It's already bad. Let's
Why?
restart. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome. No,
Are
I'm
we,
just kidding.
are we live?
Are we still live? Welcome everybody to the 2023. I can't even do it anymore. Hey, Booper 2.0.
Yeah, absolutely.
KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. This is the Tournament of Champions 2023, which is the year that we are in currently.
It is.
Yes, it is. 2022 was quite a bit ago, actually. We have a great match coming your way. Tyler Henzy, Rick Henzy, John Edwards, Jordan Meyer. This is the third, fourth place match. The winner of this will be automatically in the third place match. The loser of this one goes to the fourth place match, where they will take on the winner of Brandon and Mike versus Garrett and Steve. And my goodness, are they warming up very well. As we head right over to Garrett Rakowski and Steve Hilger taking on Brandon Kessler and Mike Scarborough. This is Mike Scarborough. Yep. This is the race to 1. Last chance bracket.
Yeah, 2 mark there by Mike Scarborough. I did not know he was a comedian and does stand-up comedy in Arizona.
Yeah, he's a funny person. I don't know if you saw his interview on the CSC Challenger Series when he was featured on there, but it is greatest interview of all time.
I will check that.
The background was fantastic. Nick didn't catch what was in the background.
Yeah, I would definitely take a look at that. And a little bit of an opening here for Brandon. That 9 mark can shut it down.
Brandon Kessler, owner of X1 Elite Apparel. Him and Jeremiah Millar are partners there with those two companies.
Oh, look the way that dart's laying, but it does it right in the corner. What a dart.
Those speed flights. He kind of just bullets it in there.
Yeah, he uses it well.
Call Mike Scarborough the giant killer in PPD national events because in singles he always ends up in the Division I and always ends up in the finals, semifinals, and taking out some really big names along the way.
Well, he's proven time and time that he's got the game. He's such a solid player.
Yep.
So it's no secret that when you're playing Mike Scarborough that it's going to be a fight.
Absolutely. Here is Porky.
Going straight to the 17, going straight to the 16. Oh, yeah, the 15, easy switch. Should have caught that there.
The yellow flight was no good. Should use the blue one on dart 3. So Brandon Kessler going to look 16s.
Yeah, of course. Has to go 16s here. Oh, he doesn't have to, but I imagine he will. Or just go 15s.
I don't even know why I ask you a question anymore.
I don't even know why I even try to guess what they're going to do.
There's Don Kirby in the background walking on in. Looking for someone to talk to.
Looking for someone to talk to about anything but darts.
Yep. Big darts from Garrett Rakowski. And they have taken control. The winner of this one gets the loser of the John, Jordan, Rick, Tyler match. It'll be a race to 1 in the next match for the winners of this leg.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Garrett and Porky.
And on the other side, still weirdly, Don and James and Bob and Steve do not have a board assigned to them.
And there it is.
Porky gets it done. They move on. That's so weird. All right, well, 5.0 from Steve Hilger. The good news is that we have a match that we should be going to. The bad news is that Will's not here. So we're just waiting on that.
Just waiting on Will.
Hey, look at that. Will's back. The GOAT screams again. And Rick Henzy, a.k.a. Big Easy. Nice 7 mark.
Yeah. Always scary when he approaches the board. He is I still feel like he's underestimated by some. I know he's been playing well, but he still doesn't get talked about as much as I feel like he should.
Man, I just feel like those people are not the ones who watch anything that we have ever done.
Or anything that he's done.
Yeah. Because if they had, they probably wouldn't say that. He took Leonard Gates to a last leg decider in a king seat match in Season 3 and then also in the finals.
Do you think it's because he hasn't as well not been over that step yet to win that big
Probably, but he's always around it.
Yeah.
I think the worst he's ever finished in the CSC Challenger Series is 5th, 6th, which was this season. Before that, I think it was 4th. So, I mean, the talent's definitely there, and it shows every time he's on stream. He's one of the higher averages. He should be talked about as a favorite in any event that he plays in.
Yes, I definitely agree. As he hits the timely 7 mark, going second.
I will tell you this, there is one issue with Rick, and that is, and this was talked about in the bull shooter event that took place where they had to play double in, double out, split bowl, right? And Rick's double out math was not the greatest with the split bowl.
I understand.
So that's one area where he can always work on that part of his game.
And that's actually a lot of, as Tyler
Boom goes the dynamite there for hand solo. Tyler
solo.
Henzy.
Love it. That is usually a big ordeal for a lot of the soft tip players that don't play steel tip, isn't it?
Yep, it is. And it's unfortunate because we're starting to see, at least in my area and a lot of those major areas, a lot of leagues become split bowl leagues just because that's how we want to play 01. More challenging.
Yeah, absolutely.
More fun.
There's the...
Well, that's the father and son duo on fire.
Double-double to win that leg. And
speaking of 01, here we go.
And the over-under is 3.5.
That should be a very...
It's going to be 3.5 every time.
Yeah,
I think.
that's the right line, I think, every time. Rick going to go right there as well.
So if I set it at 4.5, you'd still take the over. What would you take?
I would take the under every time.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
You're going to put that 4.5?
Yeah, I'm going to put that 4.5.
Okay. It's because I know Tyler's going second. Oop. That might hurt your potential there.
Yeah, I think it does.
No, it really does. But 116 is still very doable, so you still have to do that, Tyler. He didn't.
Still looking alive.
Nope.
Still looking alive.
Great hat trick. Hate it. Because of that. There's 3. That's 4. Okay. Oh, and Rick. Maybe he goes to the trip 17 on card 3.
Maybe he does.
No, he's staying.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. And the 5 gets there.
Impressive.
What's more impressive is Rick and Tyler are perfect and might lose this leg.
which is why I hated the hat trick.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a good reason why you should go
I don't like the step back.
the 180. He's a veteran of the game. Might even hit another double.
Well, just inside on the bull, but it gets it done. Let's go to a last leg decider. 1-1 score line. Sean Green, Danny Baggish. Watching this fantastic doubles match in the no cap. Rick and Tyler taking on John and Jordan.
Yeah, it looks like John and Jordan should be going first.
And then Danny spoke that into existence.
That's
So
what I do, Sean.
John's going to reshoot.
I don't know if you've noticed. I spoke into existence Jeremiah Millar missing one bull with 2 darts.
Yeah, you sure did.
So
Impressive.
that's impressive. Fun fact, ever since someone in the chat said that Zach Wheeler was putting on a clinic against the Braves,
Yep.
Braves have now went from 4-0 to 5-4.
Man, so
I'm a Braves fan, by the way.
the curses are just all over the place, huh?
Absolutely.
You cursed your Hurricanes on Saturday.
Well, wait a minute.
Your 49ers got it done, though. Tyler not going to be able to get that one done. So it's going to be John and Jordan starting it off in the last leg decider of cricket. Who gets it done?
It's hard to pick the team going first, pick against the team going first. But then again, it's hard to pick against Rick Henzy and Tyler. So I am going to take the team going second.
It's hard to pick between the father and son team if they throw their game. If they throw their A game, they win.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just because Jordan already not throwing his A game.
Yeah. Well, with the first, though. But
Well.
you're absolutely right.
Well, that was a lot to be desired there on those first 2 darts for Rick.
Yeah, those were
For a player of his caliber, that was way off of the triple.
way off. Almost seemed like exhausted darts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. It really does. Look at this
Savvy
from John.
veteran.
Ooh. Walked it out of the triple 18. Tyler is not going to move away from those 18s. Boom goes the dynamite, Tyler Henzy. The
Yeah.
kid.
What
18 years old and hits 9 18s.
a timely shot, because even 4 here from Jordan, he's going to have to stay there.
Well, that second dart now counts. Just kidding.
I was going to say something, but
Nope.
I'm not. The way to
Great
compose
second dart.
himself, though.
Wow. Back-to-back 9s in this leg. Can Rick, his son did what he needed to do.
That he did. Yeah, every dart he's missing it low.
Yeah. Extra motivation to not be the one to let down your team when it's your son, who's just not going to let you there at the end of it as an 18-year-old.
No, I don't think he would. I would.
Remember the time I went 9 mark, Dad, and we still lost the leg because of you? It's in your future. Rick, if you don't pick it up here.
How about this? Tyler on the 16s.
Yeah. Great 7 mark from Tyler Henzy.
He's feeling it.
Yeah.
He is feeling it. 9 mark, 7 mark by Tyler.
Staying up.
Yeah, he is.
Playing the high ground.
Yeah, good shot there.
Problem is you got Rick Henzy. More than capable of hitting a 9 at any time.
Yeah, and he hasn't hit the first 2 triples yet. So at some point in time, you're saying he's gonna do it.
Only 5.
This is not the time.
Now, Tyler was an older player and been around for more often, this is where he would do the motion to his dad of the back aching, as Tyler is carrying him in this leg.
John and yeah,
Big
nice
dart.
shot. John and Jordan playing well this leg.
Yep.
Tyler's going to try to keep them in it.
Man, another good round, 6 mark from Tyler. He's throwing slightly above a 7 in this leg, if I'm not mistaken.
He is. He's throwing about a 7.33.
Thank you. So what you're saying is I was not mistaken?
You were not mistaken. No. So what does Rick do here? I know what I do.
Bowl, close, close.
Bowl, close, close.
Bowl. Miss. Double bowl. That was the other option.
Yep. John's going to take the shot here. Now, if you remember correctly, when John was kind of in the same position against Gates, and he chose just to try to keep pointing.
I
missed it
here.
once or twice. No, you go first one at the bowl, and that's why.
Big darts from John Edwards. They do defeat Rick and Tyler, so they move on. Look how tall Tyler is compared to Jordan. They move on to that 4th place match. 3rd place match now set as well. And look at James Edwards, the Hoosier,
Yeah.
7 mark.
That would have been a timely 9 in a one-leg shootout. Just missing below the triple 19. Oh, that's a big triple. Oh, and he just stayed there.
See what Don Kirby can do. Not a whole lot. Nice double 19, I guess.
Yeah, 7-3.
90 points down. See if I might go bull first. After that first one. Double bull for the Wisconsinites. Oh, not yet.
Not yet, but game shot out of James' hand.
So you expect Bob to hit one of those 3.
Yeah, he should be wrapping this game up and advancing to the next round.
James did his part there on the 4, but you saw Don turn around and immediately tap his own chest. So I'm going to guess it was Don's fault.
He feels that way, that's for sure.
James probably does too. Well, there it is. Unfortunately, the Hoosiers go out in 4th place, but they get some money in the no-cap bracket, and that's always a win. Congratulations to Don and James for 4th place. So it's going to be Bob and Steve versus Jeremiah and Jesse in the 3rd place match in the bracket number 2. And then looking at bracket number 1, Rick Henzy, Tyler Henzy taking on Garrett Rakowski, Steve Hilger.
Yeah, this is to come back and play Jordan and John.
Where it will become a race to 2 again.
It will become a race to 2.
And that does also mean that it is going to be a race to 2 for the Jeremiah, Jesse, Bob, and Steve. But this one right here, race to 1. And in case you're confused by all of that, sorry.
No apology needed. I've been confused this whole time, but that's why I asked the questions.
We could tell.
Well, you know.
This is just a race to 1, Danny.
Thank you.
It's going to be cricket.
It is going to be cricket. I do know that much.
And it looks like the kid's still doing the diddling, although he's just warming up still. But he, I believe, will still do the diddling. Dad's going to put that on him. There's the Wisconsinite, Garrett Rakowski.
everyone just
Playing with his much older mentor, Porky. Like way older.
Yeah, how old is Porky?
He could be 40, he could be 60.
Yeah, that's a good range. But he's around there somewhere.
Will, do you know how old Porky is?
Porky was actually around when General Custard was around. So,
Will has no idea.
No.
It was the Civil War days.
Silver War days, he says.
When was the
Okay.
Silver War?
Civil War.
Silver.
Oh.
I thought he said
I'm
silver.
going to guess Tyler did not throw a good dart there as he giggled at himself and Rick's laughing at him. Well, that's better than I would have done. Porky does get it. Race to 1. Here we go. Sean Green, Danny Baggish on the call. 4th place match of the doubles no cap. Is it the Wisconsinites or the Minnesotans?
If Tyler plays like he did before, and you got to expect Rick to play a little better, as Rick might actually start this again. If Rick plays to the way he's been playing,
Yep.
I don't think they can win. But if he steps it up like I expect him to, then I think they can win. So to answer your question, I have no clue.
Well, decent start. 9 mark from Rick Henzy. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, and Tyler's saying, Dad, I just needed one of those last round.
No, he's saying, Dad, boom goes the dynamite.
No one's ever saying that.
Fair.
Ever. Unlucky. 3 singles just below the triple, and Tyler's going to take a look at the 20 after he shoots the 19. He's got to take a look at it now. He did. That's 1 dart at the 20, just missing it. I don't see Porky coming off the 20. Unless he goes trip. He is an aggressive player.
He did try to take a look at it.
He did try to take a look at it. That's 1 each, though. 1 each taking a look to close their honey hole, and both not getting a mark.
9 mark here from Rick again. We'll allow him to yell at his son if they happen to lose this leg. And there it is. Back-to-back 9s from the juggernaut. Big easy.
Come
Rick
on.
Henzy.
Dad, where was this last round?
Well, you can see Tyler, the sleeve is off, so he's ready to get going.
Yeah, Garrett said I'm not going to hit a 3 mark like I did last time.
Back-to-back 9s, buddy.
3 9s in this leg so far, and we're only in the 4th round.
It's a race to 1. That's what it does. And even the 18-year-old stepping up to the plate. And he hits himself a single.
Porky's going to likely do the same thing if he goes trip. Take a look at the 19. Oh, that's a rough dart. Even if he hits a triple here, he might take a look because that's the way it's laying. And
He does.
Big 7 mark by Porkster. Rick has gone 9-9, and he's behind by 59 points.
What's he saying no for?
Who?
Rick.
What do you mean?
Said he was going 9-9. Big 7 mark there for Rick Henzy. Little German joke for you.
Well,
I thought you were
It's fine.
well traveled.
I am well traveled, but I'm American, so I didn't get the German joke. I apologize. I mean, I don't know what you expect from me, Sean.
You've been to Germany before, haven't you? I think you understand the word no. All right, here's Garrett Rakowski going to look down at the 17s. Nope.
9. Huge 7 mark by Tyler. What a game and what a leg we have here. Porky's 38 points down. he going to take the look after the first? No. Oh, look at the way that dart's laying.
Got to stay.
It's that yellow flight.
It's the worst one, I'm telling you. Keeps missing.
Absolutely.
That one needs to go to timeout.
Yeah. Or just stop throwing it. Rick's going to look to shut the 18 down, point first, go up to the 18. It's going to stay there. He's like, I got to shut it down. I committed.
It's blocked.
It is blocked. They're both blocked. So either way, he's going to have to scoot over. He's going to go down.
Yep.
Yeah, nice shot.
Man, he kind of hooked it around into the
nice
right-hand corner.
Nice little curve ball there.
You actually think that you can throw yourself like a curveball in darts?
No.
Really? It's not a thing? Wall? Same answer from the wall. All right, so Tyler Henzy's going to step up. There's the point lead.
Yeah, take a step back. Wants to drill that trip 17.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Hey, Sean. I don't have to answer. I'm not required to answer all of your questions. So, just
It's the only reason you're here. Otherwise, I might as well just talk to myself.
Okay. Does he go trip 17?
The yellow one was causing him fits. He had to regrip.
Yeah, but and
Don't throw it.
don't do it, Steve. Oh my gosh, that yellow dart.
The yellow dart.
Oh, for the last 3. This is I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
Yeah, if they get past the Henzys here and the Devil's number, he's going to really – he's got a lot to – it's going to take a lot. Rick, another 9 mark? Not quite.
Not quite, and I wish he would have shut down that 17 with that last dart last round. He was only, 16 points down.
Yep. But they do have the higher ground. So it does help them with the pointing there, right? Tyler getting rid of it first. You go 15s or 16s? Or 17s? 17s.
Just like that. Same situation, though, for Porkster. If he trips the 15, he's within 5. It's 5-3. Just take the shot at the 17. I mean, doesn't matter now, but would have liked to seen it. Well, we know this is guaranteed that's missing.
Yeah.
It's the yellow one.
Yellow dart.
Oh, for the last 4 with the yellow.
Yeah, I think the yellow dart's starting to touch the others a little bit too much. Henzy's. This is their chance right now. Colin Rath in the chat. What's up, brother?
Who's that guy?
The Philly sensation, Colin Rath. Rick. You go to the corner. And you think about what you just did.
Oh, look at this. Oh, what a big 9 mark there. And huge shot.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite.
Close. I go bull. That's a good shot, right? He hit it.
Yep.
But if he hits the single, the percentage,
nothing.
it does nothing.
Yep.
The single there. But it doesn't matter. He hit the triple, so it puts him up 6 bulls to 3. No matter what here, I think Steve's going to take the shot to close the 17 and just kind of hope Rick doesn't hit the 3 bulls. It's the yellow one.
Yellow one. All right, Rick Henzy stepping up, needing 3 bowls, going to go right at it with a 54-point lead. Ooh, flights out on dart 3.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because he now has a shot. Had a shot. That's going to be it for Garrett and Porkster, as Tyler's going to come up and
18-year-old Tyler Henzy.
hit this and end the game.
The downfall will be the yellow dart.
Yeah, he was 0 for 5.
Yep.
It did not hit a triple towards the end there. So
He's going to have to throw that bad boy away. Well, that'll do it. The Henzys move on. And we're going to head on over to the Wisconsinite, Bob Anderson, with 81 left. This is for the match. Can't hit it with one dart, though. I didn't realize he had already thrown the other two. So Jeremiah Millar is going to get 130. Here's the debate.
if he doesn't like the lie, he goes trip 20 here.
Yep.
Oh, that wasn't close.
No. And he is very, very, very unhappy. And Scuba should go 14 bowl. Might go bowl 14. Okay. There it is. They win it. So there's the first dip.
Yeah, that's it. That's 2 straight.
So now they're going to go to a last chance format here. Jeremiah and Jesse, Bob and Steve. So they both have 2 losses now. So that means JC and Shane only need to lose once, or only need to win once.
Yeah, that's
no matter who wins this.
That's going to be a tough task for whoever wins this.
One leg of cricket for the opportunity to try and triple dip. That's 1 hole into the bowl.
Yeah, 1 hole in. He was. It's wide open on that right side. I think I see Steve kind of winning this one. No, just kidding. He dropped it.
Well,
do they pick to go first or play cricket? Just kidding, Sean.
Cricket. They're going to go first. So it'll be Jeremiah and Jesse Gore going first in this last leg. Jeremiah, Jesse going to win this one? Just because they're going first?
Yeah, it's hard to pick against them.
Jeremiah, the CSI men's champion yesterday, playing with Jesse Gore. Scuba Steve finished in the top 8 in that men's CSI, did very well himself. Bob had quite a run as well. Wisconsinites versus the Floridian and
I don't mean to interrupt you here, Sean. I don't.
the man from Michigan. Yep. I don't know yet.
I love Jesse.
Yeah.
I love Jesse. But you have the defending CSI champion. I would expect him to go first. Jesse's capable.
Yeah.
And he's shown it. And he showed it all weekend. But, yeah.
Scuba doesn't really punish.
Do you think Jeremiah doesn't go first in that situation?
He likes 19s more.
Because he likes 19s more?
Yep.
You know, that's a good point, because I wonder if he feels like that he can maximize his turn by going second.
I'm impressed with your ability there just to call your own point a good point.
Well, you know. Just kind of patting on my back, ain't it?
But it is a really good point. You were not wrong.
Well, we won't know until we ask him, which we will ask him. What's the strategy there? You know, sometimes.
And he'll say something like, Jesse was throwing better.
Yeah, sometimes when you feel like your partner's throwing better, you know, you obviously let them go first. But and I do that a lot with Gates. I start, but if there's any moment or any time that I feel like I'm struggling a little bit, I tell him to go. And
okay.
He just goes.
Can you count on one hand the amount of times you've done that?
No.
You do that often?
I do it a lot.
Okay.
Because a lot of things come into play. My hands freeze up at times.
Okay.
Just out of nowhere. If I'm struggling, if I had a little bit too much to drink.
Everybody, make sure you write down these excuses for yourself to use later on. Compliments of the gambler, Danny Baggish.
19, 17, 16. That bottom of the board.
Big darts from Jeremiah Millar. An 8 mark. And that'll make it pretty tough on the Wisconsinites.
Don't shy away from saying it, Sean, but I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
Tough to come back 3 wedges. 3 wedges, 65 points down. I'll take team 1 in any situation like this.
$15s for Jesse. Gonna stay there. Gotta hit this one. Okay. And it was all worth it.
It was all worth it.
Did the job.
But this could get a little this could get a bit closer if Steve decides to take the shot at the 8 mark here. And it goes from 3 wedges to just a 4-3 lead. And he is going to give it a shot. Oh.
He is very unhappy with that second dart.
Yeah, he is.
Jeremiah going to go right at it? He should.
Yeah, he should. He doesn't like 18s anyways.
He does like double bowl. And 16s.
Yeah, that was a smart shot.
Maya.
Once again, needing 1 bull with 2 darts. And that's twice he's done that. But listen, how big is that Fallout 16?
Yeah.
Gave him another bull.
Yeah, it saves them no chance of the winning dart. Double bowl does not give them the point lead. So here we go. Jesse Gore, 1 bowl needed for them to move on to the finals, where they would take on JC and Sugar Shane Johnson, who have been waiting for quite a while. But they're only going to have to win 1 match. But there it is. Jesse Gore, Jeremiah Millar will be in the finals. Great run for the Wisconsinites. 3rd place finish for them. Well done.
Yeah, it was a good run for them. But Jesse's going to have to step up his game with Jeremiah if they want to give them a run.
All right, well, guys, stay with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Danny Baggish, Sean Green, a.k.a. the Badger. We'll be right back with the finals of the No Cap Doubles tonight at TOC. Don't go anywhere.
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite. Usually the toe line is set so that your foot will be right up to the front edge of the line, not behind it. This toe line is also known as the Aki. The position of your front foot is usually at an angle to the line, to some degree. Your back foot should be a little bit wider than shoulder width away from the front. Put 1 dart in your throwing hand while holding on to the other 2 darts in your other hand. Looking at the dartboard, focus in on a spot you want to hit. To start, let's look right at the bullseye. As you stare at your target, lean forward, bring the dart up and draw it back towards your eye. Throw the dart by moving your hand and forearm towards your target, keeping everything else as still as possible. Hold your position while transferring the second dart to your throwing hand and repeat your throw. Once you've thrown all 3 darts, your turn is complete and you can retrieve your darts from the board. And yes, it will take some practice to get the dart to go where you're aiming. It's not as easy as the pros make it look. But with practice, I guarantee your accuracy will get better, and I tell you, there's nothing better than having 3 darts go exactly where you wanted them to. If you've already been throwing darts and have had success with something slightly different than what I've just explained, great, fantastic. As long as it works for you, no problem. Just keep in mind that any extra movement in your throw will make it harder for you to hit your target consistently. As a beginner, just try to get all 3 darts to land in the same area. As you build your confidence, you can narrow down your target, getting all 3 darts to land in 1 number, say, like the 20s.
want to get into darts, but you're not sure how,
We can definitely help with that.
we're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a dart specialty store for over 30 years.
We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you.
Whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert.
We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories.
So you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the No Cap Doubles at the Tournament of Champions 2023. I'm Sean Green, going to be joined by the GOAT, William Stuart, here in just a second. We got the, never mind, Danny Baggish will be here. We almost got him. In the third place match here, we got Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy. They are related. Taking on Jordan Meyer and John Edwards. No relation. Danny?
That you know of. Yeah.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
I'm so happy to have you back in the booth.
I was literally out there with you, and then you left me. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Tyler Henzy going to step up. Looking at the 19s. He's had some hot and cold rounds today. This one's going to be a cold one, even with the 4 marks. This is going to be a race to 2, and it is for the third place spot, so it's the 1-loss format, which will be cricket, 501 cricket. Jordan Meyer, boom goes the dynamite. There's a guy who just said boom in the background.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that. Well, that's 2 unfortunate darts just above the triple, and that's what happened. Bad deflection. So John's going to look to take control of this leg early.
Oh, hi. Talking to you.
Hi.
You just put the microphone closer.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you way better.
Yeah, sorry about that.
John Edwards is going to look at the 17s. We are waiting for the finals to get started on the other board, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They're still warming up over there, which is why we're showing this one first. For those that are wondering in the chat.
Good 6 mark by Tyler.
Look at this from Jordan. He thought that was in easily.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. He was in rhythm, 5 in a row. Just misses into the 10-10, and they're controlling this one pretty easily.
Yeah, this is leg number 1, race to 2, and it looks like we're going to switch on over to the finals. Because it is the finals. Race to 2, all cricket. Jesse Gore, Jeremiah Millar taking on Sugar Shane Johnson and J.C. Martinez. Look at this from Jesse Gore. Boom goes the dynamite. That's why we switched over to the finals to this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match. It's going to be, once again, it's going to be just hard to. You have to beat J.C. and Shane
3 times.
3 times
straight.
3 times straight. But
if anyone can do it.
If anyone can do it, it's the reigning CSI champion. If Jesse continues to play like he's been playing.
Mm-hmm. You notice Jeremiah's going first. This is round number 3, so he did go first in this leg, which is a different situation than we had in their last match.
Yeah, like I said, it could just be, in that moment that his hands might have got cold, he just wasn't feeling it or whatever the case may be. But I'm sure he has a good reason, and it worked out for him. So
yep. Jesse just going to close here on the 16s. Big trip 15. Well, this first leg going very much in the favor of Jesse and Jeremiah. So Sugar's going to go right at the bowl. Might take a leg or so for Sugar and JC to get going again.
yeah,
Whereas Jeremiah and Jesse have been playing for quite a while.
and we just seen it last night where the team got triple dipped.
Yep.
From sitting. So, like I said, this team is very capable, very capable. It just depends on how fast can JC and Shane get back acclimated to being warmed up and playing again.
Question for you in the chat. As a successful player, what is it like being on the other side and talking about the game instead of playing it?
Obviously, I'd rather be playing, but talking about the game is, I try to give a different aspect for, not saying that you or Will are bad commentators, but you guys are great at what you do. But I give the insight of all of the players because I've been around them longer than you've been commentating.
You are old. Boom goes the dynamite, Jeremiah Millar. Sugar Shane Johnson going to step up to the 18s. You just said, I'm not saying you're a bad commentator. I'm saying you guys are great at what you do, which is the opposite.
That is incorrect. I was saying was I was confirming what I said before I said it. That way you didn't take it that way.
Why would I take it that way?
Yeah, because I was going to basically say that you guys didn't know what you were talking about when it came to the players.
To the players or to the game?
No.
All except to the game.
Certain players.
Okay.
Right? I bring the aspect of being and playing them one-on-one.
You're right. We have not played those players. Not even twice.
Yeah, so that's what I was referring to.
Another question for you. When you played overseas, who is the player that you had the most trouble with?
Well, according to you guys, all of them. But Peter Wright, obviously. He was the one, I lost to him 6-5 twice, and then 6-4 on stage at the U.S. Dart Masters. So,
Sugar Shane going to look at the 18s. Not going to hit very many of them. So Jesse Gore.
I don't know what that was there.
Rick Henzy going to look at 40. Now 35. Oh,
look at that.
Oh boy.
I don't.
It's open now. All right. Well, I guess he just wanted to. Middle name's dangerous. Whatever. Jeremiah Millar's going to step up here. 266. Going to look at the 18s. They are trying to triple dip. So far, not doing a terrible job at it. Starting to get worse, though. Good last.
Going second, Jesse and Jeremiah are putting them under pressure real quick, aren't they?
3-point lead. 19's on the first two.
19's on the first two, trip 18 on the last. Oh. Just a bit inside.
And JC is not going to leave the 18s?
No, because he loves to get up there.
Only gets two of them, though.
Yeah. Jeremiah's going to go 18 first. And then, I can see him
17.
going 19 or 17 just because he loves those numbers.
Missed both of the 17s into the 19. Fortunate to have that open. So Sugar Shane's going to look at the 17s here. It's all about the story.
It is all about the story, and what a story Sugar Shane has been this week.
He's proved that he belongs, just like Jeremiah has, right? Sugar Shane's done the same thing. Back-to-back third-place finishes in the CSI. It's no fluke.
It is no fluke. He's going to want to get over that hump next year, which it's definitely possible.
Yep.
Possible. Let's see what field they have next year.
If it's anything like everything else has been going with PPD, Partners Promoting Darts, it's going to be a tougher field next year than it is right now.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be definitely tougher next year.
All right, so Jeremiah here. Points first. Ideally. I had no idea on Dart 3.
No, me neither. Me neither.
Don Stewart said, I'll be there. Look at that.
Oh, fantastic. But need a couple more players to make it super tough. Oh, Don Stewart. We all love Don Stewart.
The things I would never, ever, ever be able to say on a live stream. Jesse Gore, 17s on Dart 3. Negatory, good buddy.
Don struggled with a little bit of, dartitis there. And I just watched him play recently, and he's playing really well.
They're fighting here. Seventeens. Hits it. The Beast.
The Beast showing his beastly things. Yeah, this is fun to watch here.
Yeah, it's hard not to just sit back, enjoy.
Appreciate what's happening from all of the players. Oh, just one hole there. An opportunity here. Does JC's mentality, when he trips the 16, I don't even think he does the math really. He's just going to stay there. Now he'll take the shot.
And he hits it. Man, they've called themselves right back into control.
They have. Jeremiah and Jesse were in full control of this leg.
This screams 9 mark, though. It really does. It's screaming it less.
Yeah, that was almost in the 17. It's going to go 16. Yeah, the right shot to leave the 4 bowls to 3 as we go back to John and Jordan versus Rick and Tyler.
Last leg decider. Third place match.
What if try to shut the 16 down there? Yeah.
I was going to ask you that question.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem like the right shot mathematically.
4-3. And now it's just 6-2. If he hits a double here, it would have been what ifs.
He did not.
He did not, so it doesn't matter.
So Sugar Shane, 2 bowls take us to a last leg decider here in the first set of the finals.
First set of the finals, JC and Shane up 2-0.
before the match even started. That's a nice position to be in.
It's a very nice position to be in. Like you said, this is the hard one here, as we see Jeremiah corking instead. 1 hole in the double. Jeremiah and Jesse can win this set, then it's almost guaranteed to go to another decider.
Yep.
And then another decider.
Yeah. What we love about this format. Look at the battle going on here. It's going to be Rick Henzy going to get a look at the 17s to get the point lead back, and then possibly take a look at the 18s as quickly as possible if it was you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Wants to trip the 17. Take a look at the 18 right now.
Oh. And Maya only a 3-mark start. Wide open already for JC and Shane. If they win this leg, they win the title. That's how much this, I mean, you just said it. This leg is maybe the difference between it going the entire distance and it being over in 2 minutes.
No, I totally agree, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to call it now. If Jeremiah and Jesse win this leg, then we're going to see the triple dip last game decider in front of us.
Yep. I'm telling you right now, JC said, stay down and point. Stay down and point, because he looked very upset at what Shane did on the switch on dart 3.
But
even though you would have made that.
Yeah, he was up. Just take the shot, because then this doesn't happen.
Maya looking down.
He's not. Oh, just 1 hole into the trip 3. Same hole, he said.
There's the point lead of 26 points. Who's going to blink first?
You see him looking down at the score. After he threw that first shot, he looked down at the scoreboard, and then.
Do you consider that 3-mark a blink?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Now it's just 1 dart, and you can take a look. He'll probably stay there with the second, and then go back up. See, and that might have been JC approves of that, but that.
I'm telling you, that's what he was told to do the last time he threw that.
Yeah. And
he remembered that.
Yeah. They're in this position for a reason, and that's because they've been playing their cricket game.
Yep.
So if you're used to taking that shot there, then just go ahead and take the shot.
Maya just not punishing. Back-to-back 3 marks for him and Jesse.
He's not feeling it. Shaking his head. Not happy with that throw.
JC just takes care of the 20. He's going to force Jesse to either the 17s or the 19s, or 17s or 18s. Well, Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy just won. So they're going to go to a race to 1, I believe. Each team will have 2 losses. So again, the favorite is going to be the king seat no matter what.
Which is Gates and Malone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they probably were the favorite anyway.
Yeah. I would think so.
That was a good time there from Sugar. Just unable to hit the last dart.
Yeah, as a player, it's hard to play your game when you're not on the same page with your partner.
Yeah.
Right. So Sugar Shane, he's trying to play his game.
Yep.
And that's what he did when he shot the trip 17 that last round. When JC's trying to play a different game, when you're not on the same page, it's not a very good camaraderie between the two.
All right, so Jesse does get the point lead just barely. again, Sugar's in the same exact position as he was earlier, where he's going to be tempted to take a look at the close. Hits it this time. It's always the right shot when you hit it.
This is a right shot. And he approves of it back there this time.
Yep.
He hit
well,
it.
yeah, he hit it.
But I kind of get both sides, but I think the strategy that Shane has provided with us all week has been pretty spot on.
That might be it.
Yeah, he's fed up with it.
That could have hurt a little bit more, but that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. A 9 here ties the score, and it puts them in a bit of a predicament on what they want to do, but it doesn't hit the 9. It's going to try for 7. Only gets 5, so 6 bulls to 3 from here. If Shane just shuts the 15 down, which he's going to go at first. Yeah, that's the dagger shot there. 19 puts it another bull, 2 wedges.
Hits 4. JC going to go right at it?
Yeah, he should go right at it. It's still
Math.
3 bulls. They don't have game shot if he goes bull miss. So just like that.
Oh, that was for the match and the title.
But the right shot, even if Jesse goes double bull, he's got to stay there. He wants it on this last dart. There it is.
It's a big dart.
That is a big dart because how often do you see someone go for the point and just go single and not get the point leading and get a little frustrated? But he's been playing too well. And
Oh,
there
you
it
talked
is.
that right on into.
There it is. That's what I'm saying.
Big blast.
And now Jeremiah has the game shot.
Yep.
You relax too. You're like, oh man, I just need 1 triple, and then you just talk yourself into a single, 2 of them, and I've done that plenty of times as well.
Ooh. He needed to hit the double there.
Yeah. He's going to want a double here. But same thing as Jesse. Oh, just outside there. This is a little more comfortable, and it's JC and Shane winning in this shot here.
Gets it done, even with the Baggish curse.
That wasn't a curse. I called it.
Well, they just got past it.
What do you mean?
They're the winners of the no cap. Congratulations. JC Martinez, Sugar Shane Johnson getting it done. Danny Baggish called it, and it got accomplished.
Yeah, what you said. And look at Rick and Tyler Henzy.
Still going strong.
Still going strong. 1 game to try to pull the impossible and beat Leonard Gates and Mike Maloney 3 times.
Man, that's a good team for the attempt. It's a good team for the attempt.
I mean, it is a good team.
They've been waiting for a while.
Yeah, they have. But they did that last night as well and played phenomenal coming back.
Absolutely right. We'll see what happens. Underdog for sure, but
huge underdog.
Anything can happen.
Huge underdog.
Well, it will be a 6.43 from Tyler Henzy, though. And you know Rick didn't shoot that bad either.
Couldn't have.
And that was a very last leg, so they had to get that done. So we're going to have the finals. The Henzys will take on the Giants, Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates.
The Giants.
So stay with us. We'll be back for the finals. Sean Green, Danny Baggish with Will Stewart in the background. Don't go anywhere. Not even you, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment we've been waiting for this evening, the finals of the other no-cap doubles bracket. We got the Henzys, Rick and his son Tyler, taking on, well, just a couple guys named Leonard and Mike. Basically nobodies. Beginner's luck there for Mike Maloney, as 18-year-old Tyler Henzy steps up. Throwing down at the triple 20 at 6'7". And the soldier, Leonard Gates. Winmore sponsored. Leonard Gates throws in a 6 mark of his own.
Newly Winmore sponsored, and how about a big senior darts champion as well? That's pretty cool what he's been able to do on that seniors circuit, huh?
Yeah, 3 in a row, and no one wants to play him at any point in time. Because it's Leonard Gates right now.
He's just dangerous when he goes over there. It's just something about being in England, I think, that just makes him play well, man, on that senior circuit.
You know what else makes him play well? The looseness that he's playing with right now.
Yeah,
he's laughing with the crowd back there.
I was out there picking up some cans and whatnot, and I knew that Leonard was having a good time when he picks one up, chucks one on the ground, and just starts laughing. I go, oh, I see how it is, buddy.
He gave it to you.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did.
This is the GOAT, William Stuart, joining Sean Green.
Figured I'd join you for just a second before Danny gets back in the booth here. What a 3 days it's been, and a couple still to come.
Yeah, I can't believe we're over halfway done. The last match for us. Rick and Tyler in a difficult position. They have to win 3 sets in a row, pretty much. As Leonard and Mike have 0 losses, Rick and Tyler have 2 already heading into this match.
Yeah. And a couple people asking what have we been up to. Well, we've been doing the production mostly instead of the commentary duties. That's why we brought in the legendary Sean Green, and one and only Danny Baggish is looks like he just got in the booth and is warming up his hands. We're going to tag it in. There we go.
How about that from Tyler Henzy? 200-point lead on Leonard and Mike Maloney. Taking advantage of the high ground, Danny.
Hello. All right. Game 1?
Game 1, leg 1. Race to 2, finals. No cap doubles.
I knew that. I was just asking if it was game 1, Sean. Huge 7 marks by Rick Juggernaut Henzy. What? Sean, I'm sorry. Do you accept my apology?
Mike Maloney with a little fist bump there, then gets the trip 17 on dart 3. Tyler Henzy has an opportunity here to just close and move. That'll work. 18 years old, Danny. 18.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he's 18. Great dart player. As Rick comes up and he's going to
we're going to talk after this.
We're talking now. We're talking now. Look at this shot by Rick Henzy.
How about that? That was a whooping in game number 1, huh?
That it was. And I'm sorry I'm late. I was finalizing a match right after this.
Mike Maloney starts with a 6 mark. So Henzy's. See what Rick can do in this leg. They shot phenomenal in leg number 1. Not as good here.
No, he's gonna need he's gonna need to step it up, obviously. As Gates looking to maximize that cricket 200.
Now you look down on dart 3.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice shot by Tyler.
Yeah, good 7 mark.
This is doesn't take Mike and Gates long. Look at that, and boom goes the dynamite. 9 mark by Dynamite. This is going to be a huge court coming up. I mean, if it goes to, if they're going to need it. Another 9 mark there by Mr. Juggernaut himself. Yeah, obviously it's going to be a huge court for.
Oh man,
this is unbelievable.
He smiled after a dart too. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's just almost like he knew it was going to go in.
Yeah, and then he missed it.
Yeah, unlucky smile on the smile.
Look at the 18-year-old. 7 mark, Tyler Henzy.
Yeah,
ties it up.
He is 18. Way to point that out. Mike going to go back-to-back?
Yep. No, he went for the double.
And that's the reason why he didn't go back-to-back.
0 for 1.
They're not clapping because he went for the double. They're clapping because he hit a 7 mark. So they're going to let this one go, it looks like, as Gates is going to close the 17 and likely – does he go 16? He should, right? He goes, there it is. Yeah, he does. Yeah, and then 15 maybe, 2, 17, 3.
Uh-oh. Instead, he's going to give Tyler a chance to point a lot of 17s. It's a bold move, Cotton.
And Mike Maloney with his patented, look at my phone, see what everyone is saying while I'm in a match. 7 mark by Tyler Henzy.
Still 3 wedges.
Yeah, this is. I feel like this is still out of reach. Shut the 17 now. We're gonna go for the hero shot. I think he goes 15.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he went for the hero shot. I can go 15s. Stay.
Yeah, of course.
That'll do. If you're going to miss the first one, at least be able to do that on the last 2.
$18 or 20. Yeah, good switch and stay in there. Only 5, and Tyler's gonna. It's gonna be good to see at what point in time are they gonna pick at the number.
Yeah.
Point. Pick at the number. This isn't gonna be the time.
No. That was a bad time for all that.
It was a bad time for me even saying that. That's what I say. It's a bit scrappy.
He shot at the triple.
Oh my God.
They're all making fun of him. He shot at the triple on dart 3.
Oh my goodness.
And he hit it.
Listen. That is the first time I've ever seen him do that.
He did not shoot at the double.
He is naturally shooting at the double every single time. And Mike Maloney, I am proud of you. This is a proud papa moment.
Is he learning how to play darts?
Is he understanding? Do you think I can influence him to start shooting more at the triple?
No. He made fun of himself there, and I'm sure he just was not thinking in that second of what he should have been doing.
Or was he thinking about what we talked about while he was back here?
There's no way. He knows. He knows right now.
He checks his phone a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, he's going to blow up right now for that triple. Big diddle.
Yeah, huge diddle there.
Henzy gets it? Or tie ball game?
Tie ball game. Just a bit outside.
He went from laughing to that. It's good to see these guys having a great time.
I don't see him missing this one.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. This is gonna. Oh, he put it back. He put his phone back.
He ignored you. All right, here we go. The Henzys are going to get the start.
You know, it's not out of the question that they can, if they can win this leg, it's kind of just like the last match.
This is the tough one.
This is the tough one. And when you have Rick Henzy,
only starting with the 4, it makes it a bit tougher.
Danny.
No, his name's Rick.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, nice last start there.
Oh, Tyler Henzy. Boom goes the dynamite, Tyler.
Uh-oh. A little bit of vulnerability here. As Rick is going to look to pound that 20 if he can close the 18. Oh, yeah, trip 20 here. There
Great
it
dart.
is.
All right, 7 of them, not enough. Tyler's been destroying the 17.
Oh, he's been destroying the board.
Yeah.
What a
I
look
mean,
at
look at
this.
Goes right back up again. 7 for him. This is going to go to the second scoop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking that way. The all-important diddle.
That second dart was very much in the middle at 16. I was wondering if it was going to stay there.
Is he going to go, let's see, 2 triples? Nah, it doesn't matter now. Seven mark. And it's only 4-3. Oh, that's a big triple 15. He's going to look to stay up there.
Yeah, these are the moments that the CSE Challenger Series has prepared Tyler for.
Yeah, he is playing unbelievable.
Yeah. He's been successful in a lot of pressure moments. And that confidence goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. Gates was looking to close the 20 there to make it 5 bulls to 3. But it might not matter the way, well, see, there you go.
Oh, no.
There you go. It's going to need 5 here to give him a 4-point lead.
Yeah.
But the way Tyler's throwing, I don't put it past him. It's pretty much over here, isn't it, Sean?
Go right at it, Tyler.
Right at it.
There it is. There's the first dip. Now we play Cricket 01 Cricket.
Which will most likely, look at that, 6.82 from Tyler Henzy. And this is most likely, it's built to go to another last leg decider.
Tyler Henzy. My goodness.
Tyler just shot a 6.09 in those 2 legs combined.
I mean, the 3 legs.
Well, cricket. Oh, yeah, it is all 3 legs. Sorry, yes.
He averaged above a 6 in all 3 legs.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Can he continue that?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Me either.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting a long break here, so I see him continuing the onslaught. He's just playing really well. He's playing really well.
He really is. And Mike Maloney has been getting frustrated with the roller coaster of the teams and the people that he has faced. I know he expects to get everyone's best, but he is getting sick and tired of getting everyone's best.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably is.
Well, there you go. In the first leg, it's going to be Rick and Tyler going first. They just switched their order, so Mike was going first.
Here we go. Another 2 out of 3. Cricket 501.
Cricket.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's we've kind of touched base on this fact, but it's oh no,
Disaster.
But with a second leg,
Yeah.
being 501, it's not really disaster.
No. That was a dramatic word for the time.
You know what the exciting part is?
What?
The exciting part is I think we're going to see a 9.
You mean like at some point? Because, yeah, probably.
A 9-darter.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we see it this match.
Look at that from Leonard Gates. I don't think they liked losing that last match.
Boom goes the Texanite.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, just Texan.
What? How do you qualify to be a something knight?
It has to be what you are called if you're from there. You're a Floridian. So I would say boom goes the Floridian.
So Wisconsin, you was always oh look at that, back-to-back 9s. So
Huge.
So they're always a Wisconsinite.
That's a person from Wisconsin is called a Wisconsinite. Well, they're going to lose this first leg.
Anything's possible, buddy. But you're right, they are going to lose this first leg because they've hit 8 triples in a row.
Oh, don't count them out yet, Danny.
Yeah, this is
ridiculous. What a leg.
This is ridiculous. What a leg by Mike and Gates. Both throwing over a 6.
Look at that, 6.86 for Mike Maloney. Decent. 8.5 for Leonard Gates.
8.50 for Leonard Gates.
That's higher than the doubles average we saw the other night.
Yeah, it is, but to be fair, it was a lot longer, wasn't it? That was just 2 throws.
I don't think that's how the averages work out. I think it's just whatever it finishes at. Right?
No, he threw 6 darts. Right, so he went 9 mark, 8 mark.
No, that's fair. Wow.
We ain't gonna see a 9 darter. But we might see a 10 darter.
Yeah, very well could. We're going to go to a last leg decider.
We are going to go to a last leg decider. Why? Well, because Tyler and Rick have 9 darts from 201. That's why. You like the quick math, don't you?
They're going to throw the 10.
They are going to throw the 10.
Yep.
Mike looking to throw the unnecessary 180 to leave 163, hoping that Gates can take that out. And oh, and he hits it with the last dart. Huge 7 mark. It looks like Rick Henzy wins the cork there. Mike, he's struggling.
Yeah, that's the opening that the Henzys really needed.
Yeah, that's easy to say. And
Tyler, come on.
Yeah, nice last dart there. So, I mean, Rick Henzy winning the cork. They're controlling this leg until Gates hits the 9 here. But if they do, of course, well, he ain't gonna hit the 9, right? Because I said so.
Rick, however, gonna do what he needs to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Chad, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I know we did. Mike Maloney is gonna take the shot. No, stay there. Yeah, he stays there. This is the unthinkable for what we were expecting, I think.
All right, yanking you-who's off the mic here. Jeez Louise. 7 mark here for Leonard Gates. My goodness, you two. I can't keep you guys together anymore. Laugh Festatopia over here. Rick Henzy. I'm quite surprised by Rick Henzy and Tyler right now. They're putting in quite a performance, and honestly, when you think about it, with Tyler only playing for just 3 years and going up against the name Leonard Gates and Mike Maloney right now, dude, he is single-handedly playing tremendously. Yeah, he's had his fair share of like mishaps or whatever, but he's hanging and banging, man. That was massive from Leonard Gates. Goodness gracious. Dude, what a 9. What a 9 from Rick Henzy. All right, we lassoed him in. I think we did. Dude, I've been in that mode, so we all know when you get in a laugh fest, especially when you just have that one funny joke and you've been around each other for 3 straight days.
Dude, every time he looked at me, he just gave me the worst look of all time. Leonard, gonna need to do something here, or else we're gonna go to one last leg. I hope it does.
I'm going to be honest. I know
does.
there's a lot of people that are dying at home laughing right now at this, but at the same time, we understand. Hey, man, Little to no sleep here. We're still rolling.
Look at this from Rick Henzy.
Goodness
What of the time?
gracious. This is getting insane here. Who's going to win this leg? Are we going to see the ultimate
We are.
triple dip setup here?
You're 100% we will.
So,
Look at this. Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Yes, sir. And you saw that last throw with authority.
Yeah.
He wanted it, man. Goodness gracious. The ultimate is happening, buddy.
That
We're seeing it here.
we don't see the father and son.
Dude, we don't even need the
Triple
scoreboard.
dip.
We don't even need the scoreboard anymore.
Yep.
One leg, folks. One leg.
For everything. The one thing that the Henzys have also done really well is diddle. And look at that dart. Look at that dart.
Actually, let's take a quick closer look, dude. That is just into the black.
Gets
And it's
it.
just out. We've got it.
We've got it.
We've got it.
You're on Henzy's
I'm on
team.
Henzy's side now.
Wow.
Oh, no, you can't be like that. Come on now. But, I mean, you can hear this crowd out there. And what's good is they're not just cheering for the Henzys. They're actually cheering for
Big
when
darts.
Gates and Maloney have a good one, too. So that's unique that you see that.
Over under 3 9s in this leg.
Ooh, over. Oh,
Chat, let us know.
Man, you gave a dirty line there. Usually you should give like a 2.5 there, but
Nope.
3, man, okay. I think we're still going to go over.
Okay.
What do you folks in the chat think? 3 plus 9s in this leg. Do we see it here? Do we not?
Rick Henzy going to get us started.
I think no matter what, there's a lot of respect going to happen between these players afterwards. What a battle. We've got 1 under so far out of all the overs. No 9s, too much presser. I think that's crazy. Come on now.
Well, that's not the start.
We just opened up with a.
That's not the start.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one for Rick.
Let's see if Mike can smash in a 9 mark.
My goodness, he will, of course. And you see him give that fist pump, and with Tyler coming up behind, now how does he react to that?
He might follow.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Tyler.
He might follow.
The kid's got it, though,
my
man.
goodness.
And I say kid, he's 18. Who cares? He's still a kid in my book. He's got it. I remember still seeing him at Music City when he played
These
in a
guys are so
steel
good,
tip
man.
match versus
So
Larry
good.
Butler. Goodness gracious, man.
All right, Dad. Need 7. Not going to quite get that.
Just below.
What dart does Mike shoot at the 18s?
I think he's going to take a shot early here. Well, he's got to hit that 19 first. Now he's got to go all 19s.
Yeah.
Man, I expected a triple,
Come on, Tyler.
at least with one of those first 2 darts.
Look at
And he's
this.
just going to bang it in.
Ooh. Danny would have switched to the 19s on dart 3, but we're going to take 7 no matter what. Soldier going to play the high ground. Didn't even move. 9 mark, Leonard Gates.
Goodness gracious. That is number, what, 2 for the leg?
That's number 2. Mike might also start with the high ground, so the 19s. Staying. Looking. Oh. It seemed
That
like he
would've
had a
been number
weird grip
3.
there on dart number 3.
Yeah, maybe just rushed it a little bit too much. But Mike always kind of has that rushy dart, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Henzy's just all over it, man. He just continues to lay in the 7s.
He's averaging a 7 in this leg.
It's just,
He's gone
Oh,
back
my
to back to back
goodness.
7s.
I'm going to say this now. Tyler Henzy wins a CSC in the next 3 years. Guaranteed.
There is no reason he might win it in a few weeks.
Well, truth. I should have gave a better line than that. 2 years.
Oh, boy. The door's open. Still playing high ground.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he had to stay. So Tyler, again, going to get a chance to at least 7 mark the 18s again.
He's got to.
That's a good dart.
Has to hit again. Oh, yes. Just a little.
If I'm going the Danny route, he moves to the 19s.
Oh, that hesitation. But I think he just felt a little slip there. Wasn't fully confident.
No, I like the 19s there on dart 3.
I
Take away the high ground.
I do think you could get rid of that there. But look, it may not hurt him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
This
gonna
may
do
not
here.
hurt him.
That first start was weird for me.
My goodness. And Gates is kind of thrown off. He doesn't. Does he take?
Yeah, he can't.
Okay.
That's
Two big
That's a
darts.
mistake.
2 big darts incoming from Rick potentially. Let's see. Okay. Does he think he's kind of
Stay.
thinking? Yeah. He's all eyes on those 18s.
Yeah, gets the point lead back, but it could have been worse. Oh, look at this. Tyler Henzy. Oh, my goodness. Another 7 mark. That was a big moment. Almost the biggest. Danny, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching, and this has been unbelievable. You wondered that shot that Gates took earlier when he went the 19, 17, and then back to the 19.
Yeah.
It was almost like he wasn't sure what he wanted to do.
Wow.
Oh, now it's getting scrappy.
For sure.
Round 11, 828 to 809, and Maloney is going to punish right here with
No,
a
he's
5
not.
mark.
I mean, the 5 isn't really a punishment.
It's not. It's
Now,
not.
Tyler Henzy, more than capable of taking control.
Well, that's because Tyler Henzy's got magnets into the trip 18.
Ooh.
Stay committed.
That's
There it
exactly
is.
what he did.
Stays committed, and Gates, if he trips the 16, does he shoot the 18?
Oh.
That would have been a game changer. It forces Rick to hit at least 4 18s, but having 2 marks on the 18 going into the 15s isn't a bad thing.
Look at this. Staying. Hitting the 9 mark, Rick Henzy. Been a little bit quiet up to that moment, Danny.
Yeah, and you know, we were sitting there talking earlier as well as battling the 16s and 15s to the bigger number. When they're hitting 9s, it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you what, Tyler Henzy belongs in this moment. He really has performed well.
Yeah, he is relishing this moment.
Yep.
Yeah, undecided there. Did you see that? He kind of took a step back, like I'm
Dad
gonna
shook
think
his
about
head a
it.
little bit there. Commits on dart 3. That'll work. Saves it.
Yeah, that's a big savior because it takes the 7 mark away to get ahead and shut down. But he's going to need at least 2 triples here.
Take it away.
It's going to
Next
have
time.
yeah, it's going to have to happen at some point.
Yeah. All right, Rick. You just hit a 9. Can you back it up? We know he can.
He can,
Will
right? Yeah. And we're getting into that same moment. Oh, this could be the game. This could be the game.
Rick Henzy! Back-to-back 9s. They're going to win this, Danny. They're going to triple dip Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates, the father-son duo.
Yeah, I don't, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's because Mike yelled at him. Look at that. Congratulations.
Look at that.
They deserve it.
Dude, they definitely deserve that. Look at the big smile on Rick Henzy.
That's
and
amazing.
how is that feeling?
Wow.
Look at that. What a moment that was.
Great job. They deserved it. Absolutely deserved it.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. They did the unthinkable because everyone would have chosen. Yeah, absolutely. You want me to?
All right, well, Danny's going to maybe try and head out there. They look a little tired, but absolutely going to try and do that. But, wow, what a finish. Chat, thank you for staying with us. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate it. And just get it done. Tyler's got a tag on his hat there. You might need to remove. Wow. Father and son take out Leonard Gates and Mike Maloney in a triple dip. All right, well, going to see if we can get in there for an interview. Stay with us, guys, as Will's trying to get that set up here. Tournament of Champions 2023. Open doubles no cap. Gotta love the triple dip. If you guys want to see how short Danny Baggish is, stay with us. He might need a chair to stand on. Look at that. All right, well, let's head on down to Danny Baggish with our champions, Rick Henzy and Tyler Henzy.
You know, that was unbelievable here at the 2000 Tournament of Champions. No cap doubles winners with the triple dip, the Henzys. Congratulations, Guy. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. It was hard. It was very intense. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, intense. And it was a struggle. Going against Maloney and Gates, they're like top of the top, you know, and being able to pull that first leg off, it was hard, but, you know, it got a job done.
You guys did get the job done, and I'm going to be honest with you. I gave you 0% chance, not because it was you two, just because I would have bet anything in the world that Gates and Maloney wasn't going to lose 3 times to anyone. So You seem like, Tyler, I'll get to you in a moment, Rick, but you seem like that you had a magnet in the 18, and I want to get your darts tested. So how was that feeling that it was 7 mark after 9 mark after 7 mark after 7 mark?
It's weird because 18 is my worst number. I honestly hate the number so much, but just when I need to hit it, I can hit it. And it's tonight I just needed to hit it, you know.
Yeah, you look comfortable that whole time, and I'm gonna get Rick over here. Just step on the other side here. Rick, this has to be a proud moment for the father and son to win this no-cap doubles against an elite team like Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates. What a moment for you guys.
Oh, it's the proudest moment, proud dad moment, of course, and everything. And then, to top it off, to come in and first year here and to come through the no cap and win. And there's no words right now.
Yeah, there's no words right now for you guys. There was no words for us. There was a lot of words for the crowd as they were rooting. Basically, both teams. But job well done to you guys, and what a match. Thank you, the viewers, and darts win at that. And congratulations, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for day 3 here at the Tournament of Champions 2023. Tomorrow, we have the mixed doubles CDI. So we're going to have that around 10 a.m. tomorrow. So stay with us. We'll be back then. Sean Green, Danny Baggish, Will Stuart with Nick Dichiria and Jen Mounts in the background from Partners Promoting Darts. Thank you guys so much for having us. Congratulations again to the Henzys. Have an absolutely wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow.